Mm-hmm.
All I will say is that it could have gone either way.
It doesn't help, but okay.
Chris, stop.
Could have gone either way.
It could have gone either way.
Stop it.
But yeah.
I totally understand. Now that solved everything for me.
Yeah, great. Good.
What? No, it didn't. What are you we're
Yeah.
talking
I
about?
think that was the point. That was sarcasm.
That was the point.
Lena, stop.
Stop. How is everyone?
How is everyone? Yeah.
Doing okay.
Doing okay.
Doing alright. Yeah, just kind of mentally prepping for next week because this promises to be an awful one.
Ooh. Nice.
A lot of
Okay.
events and basically like talking to people from early in the morning until late in the evening, and I'm like,
Yikes.
Yay, just what you want.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
good. I will disappear
Yeah,
in
my
a
s-
couple of minutes as well, just
yeah.
to grab food out of the oven. So.
oh,
On my side today, at least, it's been good. I've finally gotten rid of those aches I told you about, Shinny.
Ooh.
Hey, back to zero again.
Back to zero. Hey, that's a plus.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
positive.
yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I wasn't in sheer. No, I did take an ibuprofen before going to sleep. Now, man. Yeah. Oh, but I
We're
got
still
promoted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
Technically, I mean, it's all confirmed, but only technically starts on the
Yeah,
1st of
yeah.
July.
Also, technically, I still haven't been given the new contract to sign, but
Mm.
I mean-
it is supposed to start.
Companies are lax like that when
Yeah.
it's internal promotion stuff anyway. It took them like 6 months. To
There was like a moment where like I wasn't sure which way it would go because
Yeah.
I didn't formally interview for the promotion. I was selected.
Yeah. It was just like the company just semi-assumed it would happen. And
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, she'll take the role, don't worry about it. Like, Ginny, here's the role, like, congratulations. It's like, wait, like, oh yeah, like, do you actually want it?
Yeah, but it was also
Side note.
it was also like, oh, I still need to like talk to this guy to make sure he's okay with that. So I had
Yeah.
like still in my head like, okay, it
It's going to
hasn't
be
been
rejected.
it's going to be rejected.
Obviously,
because,
Shinny doesn't go, okay, just one more person needs to say okay. Shinny goes, no, it's not happening.
and then that person called
It's gonna be the
me,
worst outcome ever.
And then that person called me at the end of the, I think Thursday.
I don't
yeah.
know, I don't.
It was like at the end of the day on Thursday, and I was like, okay, here we go. He's gonna tell me, it's like, hey, it's cool, but I had something else in mind, and he was like, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I was like, for you always. Don't bump the
No, it
microphone.
wasn't intentional.
Mind you, by person I
I'll
mean
be
the
right back.
CTO, the head of engineering, right? And so I answered the call, and I was like, okay. And he was like, I got news for you, and I was like, is it you hate me and you don't want to work with me? And he was like, no, what? No, you're in. It's like, oh my god, thank God. So yeah, that was like a real big relief. I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'm in. Because like literally, I wasn't sure for like a while. Like mixed messages, but yeah, I'm in. So yay.
Nice.
Great.
Now
Oh, fantastic.
I'm officially a QA engineer, or not yet officially because not announced yet, but not signed yet. But it's gonna
Nice.
be QA engineer.
Mhm.
That means it's gonna get super busy because the dev team is like Jesus Christ. But hopefully it's gonna be okay. Lots of learning. I will probably have to learn coding now, or at least understanding it, like JavaScript and all that.
Okay. But
okay.
like be able to code like as in terms of you can kind of read what's
but
going
I am
on.
not part of the dev team. I'm actually like product tester.
Do you want
QA?
any sauces with your sweet and sour?
Yeah, the chili sauce that's in one of the dip containers. Sorry, like yeah, but that's basically it. I broke my record from the previous company where like I got promoted into second level within 10 months.
Mhm.
So this is 7 months.
That's awesome.
It's pretty good.
So yeah. I guess we should wait until Chris is back to start the impressions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was an interesting 2 hours of rolling between Chris and me, where he was helping me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I was like, oh, now I have to roll this all out. Oh my God, this is gonna be so boring. And then it got really interesting, and I was like, oh shit! And then I was like at the edge of my seat. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, just wanted to let you guys know, even though I'm doing good physically, my brain, today is not a good attention day. Just letting you guys know if I'm being a bit, what do you mean? Like that.
Oh, good.
That's okay. I mean, even in character, Andy had some...
It's exhausted anyways, it's just got a lot to do.
She's socially
Yeah.
exhausted, I think, at this point, because she has to do things that she's like, not too keen on doing.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Nice.
You're welcome.
That was also really interesting. I have to say, like okay, I'm gonna start with that. Is my impression of last week was actually in the text RP, because the sheer fucking difference between the two scenes in the Swan Gondola, thank you, Abu, for that Swandola. I love it.
Nice.
Again, finger guns.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of that one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say Chris, Lena, Abu, please take 100 XP each for that.
Now.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
For what?
Boop boop.
For the RP in the gondola.
What's the gasp for?
Poor Matt being left behind.
Well, Matt did an RP,
Yeah.
but Kit had other
That's
stuff.
alright.
So
I'll make up the XP different ways.
Yeah. Just the shenanigans to be had, yeah.
so yeah,
What, 100?
yeah, 100.
How do I have to edit?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
open the editing on the sheet.
Oh,
Um.
my brain's a little fried after all that rolling.
So everyone's
Yeah,
impressions.
that's a mood.
Pretty please. Let's go around.
Um,
I'm sorry, and there was one poetic moment where there was like a nice little mirror situation between the two RPs regarding a similar. I can't say without spoilers, so I'm just. But like there was a really beautiful mirror moment that was not planned by any of you, and it just aligned perfectly. I was like, oh, this is really great.
I think you told me, so I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
Don't tell me anything.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm the spoiler happy one, so.
Just
Okay, yeah.
take over those months. Nothing else.
Well, since you are nothing else, no, I'm not kidding. Let's start with Chris, actually. Impressions from last. Well, I'm burning my
I
fingers.
want to go with like the whole chasing Venom Fang down and getting close to where we were going. Alana using her combination of dancing lights to keep them in a straight line after Lion pointed out the straight line.
That was really cool, yeah.
Andy getting Koreaned through the forest on the back of Venom Fang until she decided to slide off and double succeeding on her checks to do it. Kit just being like, hey, I'm along for the ride, bounce, 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 bounce.
It was cozy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was pretty much my most memorable of the session. Obviously, in between that, I've had a 0.5 with RP, which I shall not reveal. There was a gondola ride. There you go.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm going to vote Matt next.
Okay,
Ooh.
Matt.
That's a terrible decision.
Yeah, Matt, like, I actually wanted to poke you about what Kit was doing in the feasting orchard, but I just didn't get around to it.
Wow, there's only one or two things that she could do in the feasting orchard.
Did everybody do what they spent their extra tickets on?
Kit didn't.
Yes.
I didn't get around to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We can roll this out, like, quickly at the beginning. Yeah. But, yeah, Matt, your
Impression.
your impression.
I enjoyed the story, like not a storyteller, the fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun little tidbit of what the fuck.
Yes, that was true.
Lena?
Honestly, just the general session, how much the not even tensions, just like everything heightened immediately. The energy continued getting higher and higher, from the chase to the initial chaos of the carnival again, and just jumping quick, like snap out of fingers, quick from one attraction to the next, and then there was the plummet slightly. Well, it did go back up again, but there was a definite contrast with the Swandola ride, which I think
Ride.
Yeah.
coined by Abel, yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I think the
I will take
had
an
the
extra
whole
50
thing
for that. I'm sorry. This is just too
Hell yeah.
nice. Yeah, so I think the whole macro view of the contrast of it all is definitely in Andy's mind. The biggest impression.
Yeah. I mean, I was just going to throw in as well, I completely forgot about it until you mentioned the start of the thing, but we all stopped.
And also the
between
birthday presents. Yes.
Yeah, that was quite a good moment too.
Abel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think, I mean, I can divide it also in two, right? So in the session, I think it was definitely the whole rush line actually using the tech portal successfully with some help, like maintaining in the right direction, because it is just an instant. I know it's there, but then you still have to get there. So that's a very interesting thing to play off of. As an in character and impression, the carnival, he didn't really know what to expect of it for like the second time. He's really happy that they got there in the end, because it would have felt even worse if they would have missed it. And then the whole kind of like carnival experience, the things that they didn't do yet, also like the slight tease of the Thunderdome is like, interesting.
Something new for next time, maybe. Yeah.
Exactly. So like he's like excited about the thing that there's always going to be like something to look forward to, right? And even if it's not anything new, because all the things that they did, like that they repeated, were fun the second time around, right? But I think that kind of like sticks in his mind. And then the whole Swandola ride was kind of a interesting experience. I will leave it at that, except for one small thing for Lena. During that whole conversation, he is now wearing the smoldering studded leather armor, so smoke is constantly kind of like wisping off of him. Just I didn't mention that, but just to kind of like set that scene and make it a little bit more observed. So
it paints the picture, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I thought about that, like I didn't even think about it during the RP, and then at some point I don't know like why, I was like, oh yeah, I have the new armor. It's like, oh fuck, I was wearing that the whole time. That's funny. So I wanted to share that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's give Chris 30 seconds to Russell.
Yeah, sorry, I'm opening a packet.
Russell.
It's Yum Yums. Oh yeah, nobody besides Matt knows what the heck that is.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
square
basically,
donuts.
think of it as finger biscuits, but made out of donut dough covered in icing sugar.
Yum Yums.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just Google it.
Or just Google it, yeah. Please post it in chat for everyone.
Yeah, that would help.
So, like, keep in mind this is not like crispy. It's donut basically, but it's square shape. Oh, is it still private?
I don't see anything.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah, it's still probably private.
Okay,
this
so
is-
but basically made of basically donuts.
Yeah,
Like
basically
in
donut.
Basically,
taste of texture and
Yeah.
taste.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
And they're usually about 350 calories.
Don't care, Matt.
I tried to slack his hand last night. We literally went out to the gas station to buy snacks last night.
At
Like drunk
10:15.
little stoned
at night.
people. Although we were neither drunk nor stoned.
No.
But it felt good. Like, oh yeah, this reminds me when I was young and we were like going to the gas station to get more booze and snacks. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me switch
Oh,
over. Which, like,
I also need a
carnival.
second to kind of like get back into that same mood as they came out of this one. But...
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Kit and what Kit has been doing.
Ticket
Matt,
punch.
how many ticket punches do you have left?
Believe I had 7.
Did you do something like anything like the Almirage toss or you have in the
Same.
cross character section? You have all the small stalls.
Yeah. Cross character.
If you scroll up,
Discord.
Let's-
I'll pin it.
Can't even find it. There we go.
Yeah, it's a bit up.
Small stalls. Right. Let's have a look.
So there's a variety of food for ticket punches and drinks as well. And the carnival games are the ones that you actually get to make ability checks for to see if you win prizes.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing the ring toss.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon by the tail.
Then
Outstare the Cyclops is a new one.
Yeah, I tried that
True.
one.
Which Lion did.
and Kit is very
New
terrifying.
one's emphasis on tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do 2 of the Almirage ring toss.
I didn't even consider doing the same thing no one was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Kit's not going to write poetry or wrestle goblins.
Yep.
We'll do 2 of the ring toss, catch a dragon by the tail. That's 3. Guess the number of feathers.
You did that.
Mm-hmm. We did that in session.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
can
no.
always double back and do it
Yeah,
again.
you can do it again.
True. Yeah, well, I'll do that again. And then we'll do Outstare Cyclops. That brings you up to
5.
Don't forget feasting orchids if you, yeah.
Oh yeah, so that brings you up to 5 in the carnival games.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 2, so 1 for the feasting orchard.
And then 1 for some food.
Yeah, I want to get a really big drink from somewhere.
Ooh.
Okay.
An El Mojo, if you will.
So 2 of the Almirage toss. Let's do that first.
Yeah.
Roll me first the first 3. So 3 dexterity checks. Actually, dexterity checks or sleight of hand.
No, it's dexterity check, DC
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, dexterity checks.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to try and roll. There's the thing. Right, dexterity check.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Yes.
Mm,
One
Does it
win.
we have 1 win. And then 3 more.
2 successful tosses earn a carnival prize table. 3 successes
Yeah.
earn
Yeah.
2 rolls.
So
1
no win
success
there.
earns nothing. Right.
Man, what the fuck is going on?
Well, at least you're getting it out of the system now.
Yeah.
Nothing
So
on
you
the
got-
Owl Mirage.
Yikes.
Man.
Catch a dragon by the tail.
That's
Wait.
perception, I think.
Catch the dragon by the tail
Yep.
is a
perception check.
DC 18 perception check.
So
Man,
3
I'm never
times.
rolling. 3 times perception check?
Yeah, roll
Yep.
one at a time, basically.
Yeah.
If you get it on the first one, then you win
You
immediately.
succeed. Yeah. So no.
That's a no.
But this one you just need 1 win.
Yeah, you
That's
got
a yes.
them on the
So
second
there you
try.
go. You got a prize.
Yep.
Okay, 1 prize.
Okay.
And then the
Cyclops. right?
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Oh no,
was a
also,
DC 14 Constitution check for the Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
That's
There you go.
Yes. So that's your second success. And then
Hell yeah.
did you did guess the feathers as well?
Yes.
Intelligence check.
3 tries also.
Yeah. If you get it on the first roll.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, never mind.
No.
So roll twice more in case you guess
No.
No.
it. And
No.
No. Okay, so 2 prizes, yeah?
So 2 prizes in total.
Roll me 2 d8s, please. Now, give
Three
me
and
a
a thing.
second. Get them my notes. Witchler Carnival, chapter 1. So 7 and 3. 7.
Mm-hmm.
So you get this and a packet of pixie dust. The pixie dust you can import from Foundry.
Ah.
You might honestly already have one, so you look if you already have one. I think you do.
You probably do.
Oh.
Oh God!
I was holding my breath to see if Andy is the one who rolls this.
Oh God! No! And it turns into a real spider too. That's horrible.
And like
That's
I
horrible.
like the last couple of words. It turns into a real spider. Not only that, it crawls away.
Oh,
It doesn't even stay with him.
Horrible! Horrible!
That's amazing.
Awful. The worst.
but yeah, pixie dust. I think you have one already to just like
Yeah,
increase the quantity.
by 1. Yeah.
I have 2.
I can make him fly or invisible? Which one was it?
It makes
Fly.
you fly.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
Yeah. That's the stuff for that, and then the feasting orchard. Are you gonna do the cake eating contest again?
You know what? Let's go for it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I'm
one
gonna
ticket
do that
punch to
too. So
enter.
do you? I'm gonna do it too. So you want to do it without us, or
Okay,
with,
no,
with
no.
us?
So I'll rule that it's like doing a final one before the big top crowning. Okay, so we're going back to disembarking.
Mm-hmm.
Ilana first. So
Yes.
basically,
Well, Alagos first, technically. But yes.
the tunnel opens and you come in where you would come in usually through the river,
Mm-hmm.
but out of the tunnel. And the Swandola glides back into the spot where you can disembark.
Mm-hmm.
And Alagos will get out and reach out with his hand to help you out,
Mm-hmm. Take it.
and then not let go of that hand.
Mm-hmm. And climb out.
And he will ask whether you want to wait for your friends or whether to make your way to the feasting orchard.
She would remember. Did we say we'd meet each other in the feasting orchard?
I think so,
I
yes.
think we did, didn't we? No.
Mhm.
So yeah, she will say no. They'll meet us in the feasting orchard. Kit should already be there. So we'll see
Okay.
if we can go and find Kit.
Well, then he will slowly take you by the hand and go to the feasting orchard.
Yep.
Yeah. And then not too far behind, Lion and Andy will basically see the boat coming out of the tunnel as well. But like you like with that like 30-second delay basically behind them. But you basically see them disembarking because
And he's gonna pay careful attention now to Lion's expression to this. Careful attention.
Insight check.
inside check.
Okay.
No, you don't have the inside check. He's not hiding. He's not hiding anything. He's keeping his composure. He's
Okay.
kind of glances over and then kind of purposely just looks, just not like really just like the opposite direction, but more towards the. Well, I guess that would be kind of the opposite direction, but more to there, where the
Yeah.
stage is.
That brings a very obvious smile to Andy's face. All right. Andy's gonna be very deliberately careful exiting the Swandaler. Just kind of thank you for the ride, Featherine. Okay.
You get a sharp exhale through its nose.
Yeah.
Lion will also
Yikes.
thank you, Federine, and sorry for
Turns the head away.
the ruckus.
Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go.
What did you
Start-
do to your
Started off.
You didn't see that. You're already gone.
Oh.
Should have stayed. Should have stayed and checked.
Never mind. Mm-hmm.
I would say there's enough crowd that you can't really see Ilana and Alagos ahead anymore. So yeah.
Yeah. You,
All right.
You want to go towards the orchard?
Yeah. Let's meet up back with the others. I am simultaneously looking forward to and dreading the piety contest.
Oh, you going to actually participate?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta do every so often do something with my sister, so you know.
Right. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat her. I know. I very well know that.
Anyway, so the first to arrive at Kit's move the tokens.
Yeah, like being actually on a map, that's the thing.
Yeah. Is Ilana and Galagos. Kit! They're holding
Yes.
hands. Like very good friends.
Hello.
Wow.
How's it going?
It's going. It's
It's going. I see you got some prizes though.
yeah.
Not as many as last time.
Yeah, not as many as I wanted.
Yeah.
Would Alagos know about Andy's fear of spiders?
Nope.
Yep.
I mean, if he had context clues picked it up during Thunder Tree.
Not really. There wasn't an awful lot said about it,
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah.
true.
So no. And also, he does know he can't just give away his gifts too. He's got to trade them. So
Yeah.
Alana's explained all of that to him. Ready for your pie eating contest? I'm assuming you're participating in the fairy cake contest again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have a normal pie and watch the rest of you stuff your faces. Although
Oh, that's not fun.
I do have a spare ticket left. So I'm not sure what to spend that on.
Could do another game.
Yeah, I'll do a pie eating contest. Why not? You only live once.
Alaga smiles. I think by then, still you and Andy are catching up, unless they're taking it very slow.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah. This would be when you arrive. Just when Alagas is smiling at Ilana.
Hey!
Hey!
Did I just hear you're going to actually participate also, Ilana?
Yeah, you only live once. Why not?
Alright, it's gonna be a 3-way competition then.
Right.
Also, the two of them are still holding hands.
Lion is looking at the kind of cakes they have.
hmm And he's gonna give Ilana a smile, like a happy for you smile.
Mm-hmm. She returns it.
So, pie eating contest?
Pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest.
Okay, so for the pie eating contest, let me find my tasting order. Fairy cake eating contest. Costs 1 ticket punch to enter.
Mm-hmm.
And as previous time, the contest table is piled high with small glazed cupcakes, each filled with a dollop of berry custard. And the goal is simple: eat as many cupcakes as you can within 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do this. You guys.
Okay. Yeah, I got a con modifier of 0, so it's just a base 3 for me. Till I do the saves.
So, Chris, can you keep track of the numbers?
Sure. So what numbers am I keeping track of?
So in about 3 seconds, and you can safely eat
as many cupcakes as 3 plus your constitution modifier.
Yeah. So type in Andy,
Each additional
and you.
cake. So Andy's 3, Alana's 3, Lion is 6, I think.
Lion is not participating.
Sorry, Lion is not participating.
Kit
No.
is participating. Kit, yours
Kit
is
is
a
plus
+3,
2.
isn't it? Okay, 5.
So it's a 5.
Yeah.
and then
For
from
each
there
additional
on
cake
out.
eaten, the contestant must succeed on DC 18 Constitution's DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or take
Oops.
1d8 custard damage. Alana's flying into the mist, apparently. Never mind.
It's critical custard damage.
Yep. I suggest we do this one at a time. So, Andy, you've got 3 and 17 con checks to make.
For fuck's sake.
So, I would do them one at a time because you take custard damage if you fail.
Mm-hmm.
DC
Yeah.
10.
Alrighty. For the first one, since it allows me to do it only once, I'm gonna use the
Resistance.
guidance. Yeah.
Guidance or resistance? Guidance
I
doesn't
think it's
work.
resistance.
Oh, resistance. I don't have that one. My bad. I forgot.
You need
Alright,
resistance for
that's-
saving throws.
Con.
DC 10.
There we go.
Yep. Success. So that's 4.
Yeah, that's a success.
So, yep, that's +1.
Should you do 1 too to see which one goes out for first, and Kit jumps in on the 6?
Yeah, can do. We can do them
Yeah.
round by round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Con.
That's a
You-
success.
You don't have disadvantage or anything like that, do you? It's disadvantage.
No,
on
it's just checks.
Yeah.
Just checks. I
Fine.
checked. Yeah.
Kit, your turn.
No, Kit eats until 5.
Yeah,
it's no
Kit
problem.
eats until 5.
Yeah.
So we have to continue
Yeah.
till
Mhm.
yeah.
Your turn.
All right. Next round.
Ooh.
That's a no.
D8
right.
custard damage.
D8. Let me
Mhm.
just.
Wait, why does Kit
It's
not
only a 1.
continue to roll?
Because Kit gets
Kit only has
5
to roll
for
on the
free.
6.
Oh, okay.
Five
Is it
3
con-
Yeah,
rounds.
she can eat 5 safely.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
I'm
can't,
keeping
we
track
can
of my
only
own
free.
custard damage, by the way, so you don't
Yeah,
have to.
sure. So
Alright.
that's. But that doesn't count as a success, does it?
I just continue playing. So I drop out once my hit points are at
Yeah.
0.
So that,
You still
that
eat
still
it.
counts as +1.
Yeah.
But you still eat
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
You still eat it, you just feel a little bit worse.
Mhm.
So Alana's. Ooh. Success.
Almost joined me on the 3.
Almost, not quite.
Yep.
And Kit's still
So
on 5, so it's Andy's turn.
Yep. This is the 5th round. Yep.
6th. Success.
Nice. Your turn.
Ilana's con.
Oh yeah, the 6th. Yeah.
Wee.
Woof. D8. Woof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now Kit has to do one too, since for this round.
Yep, I'm just keeping track of my hit points. So, Kit, your turn.
Ability check.
Con saves.
Con saves.
save.
Actually, Chris, yeah, you're rolling Constitution ability checks. I don't know if that's different for you.
No.
Oh,
It's the same.
true. Okay, yeah. Ooh, D8. You gotta roll D8 and subtract that from the HP.
Yeah.
Ah, it's only a 1.
So, how many hit points does that leave you on, Kit?
24.
24. Okay. How many
Yeah,
hit points-
only slightly higher than
How
mine.
many hit
Imagine
points?
doing this at higher level.
Yeah.
And
How
it's
many hit
tracking
points-
around.
I know, but how many
And he
hit
got
points do you want?
22.
22. Okay. I'm tracking it too. So,
Alright.
so
Okay,
Kit got +1 as well. So Andy's turn.
And this turn. Yeah, successful round.
Cool. Ilana's turn.
I'm so glad you got it.
What's
Ooh.
a, that's just a fail, isn't it? Doesn't.
Yeah, that's just a fail. We don't do. Yeah.
Crits.
Ooh,
But
that's
it
a hefty
reflects
one
it.
too.
Yeah.
I'm down,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
down to 4 hit points.
Yikes. Okay,
Yeah,
Kit, your
Ilana's-
con
Ilana's
save.
got no hit points at all. So.
Yikes. Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a fail, Kit.
D8.
D8.
Kid is not having
Alright,
a good day.
alright.
21. Yep.
Uh huh. Okay, I'm in the
Andy's
lead
turn.
currently. Okay. Andy's turn.
Kid is feeling that big drink that you
Oh,
took.
fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, fail. I jinxed myself. I jinxed
did.
myself. Hey, but it's only a 2.
Yeah. No longer in the lead though.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. Success.
Okay. Nice,
Holy
nice.
shit, Ilana.
Kit's turn.
Kit.
5 fail. Wow. D8.
Yikes. Okay,
3.
yeah.
So down to
Once again,
18.
my turn.
Yeah.
Alright, this is fun. I like it. It's just slowly whittling away at each other. Success, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And
Oh, no.
then Con for me.
Nope.
Ooh. Oh.
I'm gonna bow out at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, you're out.
Yep.
You're out.
She goes like bleh.
Yeah.
Alagos will hold her hair.
But
Yeah,
it's important for me because I'm still keeping track of how many I ate in total.
Con save on Kit.
9
Yeah.
cupcakes. Ooh,
Okay,
success.
nice. Next round. Yeah, doing good.
Success. Yeah, hit. Fail. Oh no,
No,
No, it's a 10.
Success.
It's a 10.
No,
It's
I
a
forgot.
10.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the 8 and I was like, uh-oh. But yeah, no.
She is buffer than we are. Or tougher, rather. Okay,
Success.
okay.
Keep in mind 60 seconds, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good. 11's a success. Andy's turn. Fail.
Ooh, okay, D8.
Wait.
Yikes, that's a big one. That's a big one. Alrighty. Okay,
-7,
Kit.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep,
wow.
roll a D8. Let's see.
Oh!
Yeah, we head on head. Head on fucking head.
Wow, this is kind of interesting.
Okay.
Success.
Success. Ooh.
Fail.
That's another D8.
D8. So you're down to 6
Oh.
hit points, Kit.
Yikes.
Andy's turn.
And this turn.
I mean, that would be amazing if
Fail.
Andy
Oh,
actually
yeah,
wins.
another D8.
I jinxed it, sorry.
Okay, that's just the one. That's
That's
just
not
the
too
one.
bad.
Yeah.
Hey.
Success.
There we go. There you go.
Yep. Andy's turn.
Yeah, doing okay.
Success. Ooh,
Okay.
You're holding up.
Yikes.
You're holding up.
Kid's coming back.
Kid's coming back, and Andy's going down soon. Yeah. She might lose a lead. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Cassandra failed and lost 7.
Yeah.
So you're on 5.
It's on the edges now. It's on the.
Kit
Ooh, okay.
succeeded.
Okay. Like I could be out any moment.
Oh no,
Ooh.
Kit.
Succeeded.
Ooh,
Hey.
are you out?
Oh, Kit is out. Andy wins.
With 5 remaining hit points, Andy's in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So let me drag and drop the cupcake from Kit's sheets to Cassandra.
You've still got 3 more rolls if you want to try and hit 20, Andy.
Oh, should I?
Don't know. It depends if there's any other NPCs vying for stuff.
No,
at this
I would
point.
just say she wins.
She wins. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Kit.
5, 6,
Kit.
7, 8,
Inventory.
11, 12. You ate 17 cupcakes, Kit.
Damn.
It's a good haul.
Close, but no cigar. Far better than my 9.
Mm.
There is cupcake of invisibility. And then there you go. It's in your inventory. That's what you want.
Nice.
It's like, oh, here's another cupcake for your cupcake
Just-
winning.
Thank you.
In case you hadn't had
Well,
enough of cupcakes.
I don't just yet feel sick, so I am happy about the cupcake.
Probably like because like Lion was just eating just one thing, and he was like halfway and just like got absorbed into like Kit and Andy duking it out, and then just kind of like pushes his spy like forwards, like no, I'm done.
All right. Congratulatory slap to Kid's back. For once, I didn't lose the eating contest.
Well, I know. What is going on, Andy?
I am hungry today. It might just be the sugar rush or something, but
Clearly.
yeah.
Well, in that case, I do have a ticket punch left. She's going to order a... Let me get this right. Where is it? Alana's going to ask for a lemon meringue pie with her 8th
Ooh.
ticket punch and give it...
Yeah, I had that last time. Just highly recommend that. It's great.
It's not for me. It's for you.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
for me? Thank you! Side hug on the arm because I'm sitting beside you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm stuffed after 9 cupcakes. There's no way I could eat another pie. So,
Oh yeah, does someone want to know a slice? I could eat it all, but does anyone want to share?
I'm good. It's all you.
Alagas, kids?
All yours.
Alagos says nope.
Okay.
He's fine.
All right, thank you. And she just being like very beast-like things straight into the middle of the cake.
Fair.
Like she is like. I'm
Lion
just
nods
I'm just-
approvingly.
Right now, I'm just ruling it that she is hungry. It might just be the run at the very start that we did last session, but she's hungry.
Yeah. Seems fair.
So, eventually, it gets announced that it's time for the crowning of the monarch.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, it is very similar like last time. It's like Mr. Witch and Mr. Light come out.
See some returning faces.
See some returning faces. It's a you know how when you go to the same carnival, there's like some repeated elements you start recognizing. So basically, this is like a very practiced routine thing at the end.
Yeah.
Once again, what the heck did I just do? Oh yeah, Andy went to the big top.
Yeah, because we're the big top.
Yeah, it's just like I saw my screen moving. I was like, what is happening? Why? Anyway, and they will remove the crown from the hat box, which is carried, by one of the carnies. And once again, he makes a big deal. And this time, he will say, like, sometimes it is very difficult to select the winner. This time it was obvious from the moment they stepped foot into the carnival. Please, a round of applause for, and he, like, there's a drum roll, and then it's like, Cassandra Thistlesong, who brought back our beloved Venom Fang. And you get actually picked up by Venom Fang
Clap politely.
Yeah.
to get carried to the stage where you will be crowned.
Take a side step
Yeah,
away
Andy.
from Andy as she gets picked up.
Yeah, and once Andy arrives when being dropped off by Venom Fang, she just with her hand in the air. Welcome back, Venom Fang.
Venom Fang! Venom Fang! Venom Fang! Venom Fang! Okay, I'm gonna stop yelling. But yeah, and yeah, so has Andy been crowned the Witchlight Monarch
Mhm.
and has officially earned the title Your Majesty.
Ooh.
So we have now 3 majesties in the party.
Yay!
But eventually the carnival starts winding down as usual, and this time I suppose you have enough time to walk out through the front entrance.
Mhm.
Now we're going through the Prismia. I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah,
No.
let's go.
It's fine,
It's
I
just-
have the initial map
yeah.
prepped.
Yeah. Andy's still very hyped up on all the sugar and energy. He's just seal clapping like the whole time.
Well, Lena.
Seems like a fitting end to a
Mhm.
birthday.
Yeah, I also see it's very fitting for Lena to roll a 1d30.
ooh,
1d30.
Yes.
Slash
We're
R.
going
Is it R slash or slash R? Slash R.
Slash R.
Slash R.
Okay. 1d30.
Space, yeah.
Oh wow, it's actually got an image for a d30. What the fuck?
Mm.
Didn't expect that.
So
20.
20, let me find the 20. Where? I'm blind. Okay, cool.
We come out in Neverwinter. Oh, for fuck's sake, not here again.
Martin
So-
Strahd's castle.
You start walking out, and as before, as when arriving, you enter fog. And very slowly that fog, if you just keep walking, dissipates, and you find yourself back in...
We picked up the mounts first.
Yeah, I figured.
Just
I'm
like,
assuming that. And you find yourself back in the forest. In the Neverwinter woods, somewhere.
in the dead of night. Dawn, presumably.
It is currently... yeah, let me fast forward. Our... There. It's 5:30. Let me... Where are my scenes? Where are my scenes? Campsites. No. Activate. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourself back in the forest.
So, mechanical question.
Yes?
I'm assuming we haven't had a long rest,
No, you didn't.
and it's dawn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We have to do a con save, right?
Yeah, let me do a round of con saves. Constitution saving throw. I think it's a DC 10.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oop.
Just scratch by, yeah. Ooh, that's a 20 from someone.
Somebody's
Someone
happy.
rolled double
Fine.
20s. Double 20s? Oh my god.
Double 20s.
Yeah, I saw 2 20s on my screen.
Oh, that's weird. I just
No,
rolled
it's just
one.
being...
Oh.
It's being weird again.
It's showing me 2 dice.
Hmm.
It's showing me 2 dice.
Yeah.
Okay, for me it just showed one and yeah.
Yeah.
When it's clicked on, you can see the amount of
Yeah, and
times.
Asilian is like, oh, yeah, I'm itchy.
I'm invigorated after being in a different semi-plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
But yeah, most of you are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, all of you are fine.
Ilana's borderline.
Yeah. But you were borderline of the other one as well. So you're like,
Yeah.
It's just you're still feeling the eating contest, yeah. The
custard
cupcake.
damage.
She's not used to all that custard. So
the custard damage
Yeah.
is gone, by the way.
yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Just to
Yes.
remind you.
So we exit into the Neverwinter Wood. This is your forte, I believe, Lauren.
Yeah. The question is, where are we?
That is a good question. Somewhere in the Neverwinter Wood, I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very good
I
question.
can tell you north is that direction.
All right. I mean, we first kind of do we want to start going? It was a long day,
I mean,
and if we're gonna travel a lot,
I think
it's gonna take a lot out of us.
our families have been in Neverwinter for a number of days now, over a week. I would prefer
No.
to at least get to the edge of the wood, wherever that might be.
Yeah, let's go.
And
You can see
then
even the,
We'll
Yeah.
take a decision based on how far we've travelled, as
Yeah.
to whether we rest or not.
yeah. Like, even though her eyes are bloodshot red from obviously being tired, Andy is still bouncing on her feet.
Alrighty.
Alright.
And if anybody's carrying a little too much, we've got a horse and a mule,
Mm-hmm.
or a donkey, I should say,
Yeah.
not a mule,
Mhm.
that we can load up.
Which direction are you going?
Oh shit! I forgot to exchange the puppet! Damn!
Damn!
Alright. Yeah.
Exchange puppet next time.
The what?
Next time.
I mean, Alagos will point out, well, we can always do an exchange among each other.
You can.
Well, do you use the minor illusion cantrip? I wanted to exchange it because I have it myself.
Wait, you've got the minor illusion cantrip?
Yes! I like the like I think you used it last time we were in the carnival. I liked it a lot how pretty it was, and I wanted to learn it. And there was a helpful bard that taught me it.
Okay. Fair enough. That's new.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't mention that in our last talk about strategy and spells and all because it's kind of like a shiny thing, not really a combat thing.
It's very much a combat thing. You can distract people very well with that.
Oh, I hadn't considered that. That is very true.
Create the glint of movement through the underbrush in a direction that we aren't, so they attack. from
Like
that
you always do
direction.
with the dancing lights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
Anything that creates a distraction to force them to fire at not us is always beneficial, I would say.
Matt, while they're talking about this, Kit feels the profound feeling of not having gotten back the thing she had lost.
Oh.
So it's like this void in your little kitty belly.
So,
Extra
Argus, what
sadness.
did you? Poor Kit Kat. Argus, what did you do? Do you have use of it? Do you want to trade, or I can do it next time? I can save it.
He says if we want to take a short break, we can. I mean, we can all show what we have gotten. But that was
might
only
be
an idea.
Yeah.
that might be good. You guys can compare stuff. I need to get a sense of where the fuck we actually are.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have this, and he pulls out two things, a rock, and he kind of like holds it in his hand, and then lets go, and it stays floating in place. And this wand.
Wand. What does the wand do?
I think it's kind of like the thing that you can do.
Oh, I got that
Fleeting.
one too. It looks exactly the same.
Oh, well.
She shows off the wand.
A wand of what?
That
cleaning
thrifty
magic stuff.
whatever.
The-
Yeah.
Oh, well, that might be something that you both could use, so I would hold on
Mm-hmm.
to those.
Well, sure, but
Sure,
you guys,
sure.
if you want to take another, like, more of a look at it, I'm just gonna... And he just points to, like, a couple of the trees. I just need to get a better look.
Okay. Alright. Andy settles down. Kind of a lap full of stuff. Alright. So I think I shared most of mine too. I have this little glove puppet. It looks like a teeny tiny wizard with the hat. And it does the illusion spell.
Okay.
Um,
so it does that
and I-
once and then disintegrates.
It does it 3 times and it puffs away.
Okay.
Then I got the cleaning wand, which I'd like to keep.
Mhm.
And then also I got this, and then he takes out a bottle of wine. Wine, which I will not drink until I've gotten my fill off what it does. And I uncork it, and it plays Calliope music.
Not, I don't know, creepy at all in the middle of a dark wood. Might be best to cork that.
Alright.
I'll just
Back
say
in.
I want a bottle of that as well.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we got some wine to go around then at the next campfire.
I also have
If you
this,
want
and
to.
he pulls out like, you know, those like little, like not plushy, but like linen dolls that have like buttons for eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like a pixie actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he squeezes it, and it starts like singing, like a little, in a very high pitch.
Talking about
voice.
creepy. Talking about creepy.
He looks like a magic mouth enchantment. Interesting. And he squeezes again, and it sings the same song.
Mm-hmm.
Even creepier in the dark forest, mind you.
Slightly. Yes.
But I have this, and he kind of shows it to Andy. It is magic face paint.
Ooh, what's it do?
You can paint yourself or another person, and that person can choose to look differently. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the disguise self spell, but it works similarly.
Know of it, but don't have it.
It lasts an
Yeah.
hour, and it's very good for pretending to be somebody
Passing as
else.
someone else, yeah.
I like the idea of that.
Keep
If you're
in
up
mind-
for
Keep in mind
changing
it's only illusory magic though, so it's
Mhm.
it's not a physical change, it's only an illusion.
Mhm.
I also got some of that face paint as well.
ooh.
And There's a couple of
Nice.
things I'm not sure if they have any additional effects. There's a severed cockatrice's foot, but I kind of want to keep hold of that because it's potentially a super rare spell component.
Oh yeah, I can look over those depending on how long we want to stay here.
Yeah.
Two.
I mean, if we're short resting, that gives us at least 5.
I haven't. No, please don't. Like
Yeah.
GM, please.
Okay.
Like
GM's
I haven't
vetoing this
gotten
action.
around to that.
Or
All right, next time. All right.
Yeah, we'll get through that once we get somewhere safe.
Mhm.
Um,
All right. Are you sure you want to exchange that, Alikos?
The face paint.
So
Yeah, the
Lucy,
face-
run me through again what you have, Lena.
The one that I want to switch is the glove puppet in the shape of wizard. As an action, you can move it and
Oh
cast
yeah,
a
he
minor
wants
illusion
that.
cantrip.
Yeah. He's like, I think this face paint is something that you would prefer, and I am not very artistically inclined.
Thank you. Thank you.
And he puts
And
the
it-
puppet on and like wiggles it.
He doesn't cast it.
He
does
doesn't cast it. He
Okay,
just
just
wiggles
checking.
it.
Fits you.
I also
wizard
want to
for a
point
wizard.
out he pulled out Elana's stuff along with his own out of like a witch-like carnival tote bag.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
Yeah, he wanted a souvenir, so seemed fair.
Mhm.
And I didn't realise
Incredible choice, yeah.
you can just buy them. You don't need a ticket punch. You can pay like normal coins
The 1 gold, yeah.
for a tote bag. But yeah. I didn't get a huge amount of stuff either. I got the cockatrice's foot, which I don't know what it does. I got the face paint as well. So if you have anything from last time that you want to exchange, Andy, then I can.
No, I'm happy with what I
You're happy
got
with that?
outside of the puppet. Yeah, I'm happy with everything, basically.
Um,
Just out of character, Shinny, if you want to drop, like, if you have it written up, if you could just want to drop me the information
exchange.
on the face paint, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the Lena thing.
Nice, thank you.
There.
And I also realized that I completely forgot that I put the paint on Alana before we went to the carnival, so you would have had advantage on con, I think.
Did you add the puppet into your sheet, Lena?
Yeah, I forgot that for the
Yeah,
last.
I added it. It's in my backpack.
I forgot that for the pie eating contest, but I did use it in the other stuff I used where I had con
Good.
checks. So
Good.
Love puppet. Okay, I will
that's
just
why I
drag and
came
drop
out
this.
with 4 prizes. 5. Yeah, 4 prizes.
Nice.
Was it 1, 2,
Good.
3, 4,
Oh, fuck it.
5 prizes I came out with. 2 of the prizes are just, it looks like a unicorn horn filled with candy.
Oh, he also has the tiny sundial that casts a shadow only in moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has the fake free dragon and the card depicting a fairy dragon.
Yep. We'll figure out what all of them do next time. Or once we're home safely.
Okay, I removed the love puppet from your sheet, Lena.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, it looks like we got a lot of interesting stuff here.
Yeah, various things. I think as much as we kind of don't want to move too much, should we see if Lions figured out where we are?
Yeah, we can.
In the meantime.
Yes.
In the meantime.
In the meantime, Lion would have looked for kind of like a tree that would have stuck out a little bit from the rest of the surrounding trees.
Mm-hmm.
And then he actually would use Wild Shape to turn into a cat,
Yeah, okay.
resembling Nimue probably, and then use that climbing speed, because falling out of a tree now would be silly,
Yeah.
to climb the tree and to just take a look around, see
You
what's
see trees.
around them. Just trees, no obvious landmarks, anything.
It is a new moon night. You can't really see that far because it's very dark.
Dawn.
Oh,
It was dawn, right?
It was dawn. Oh yeah. Okay. You can see the mountains. I would say from here you can see the Icespire peaks. And the other way you can see Mount Hottenau. And is this you're roughly halfway between them. Roll me a survival check. With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You're roughly 5 miles south of where you started running after Venom Fang.
Okay. Huh.
So if you go
West.
you should
West, we
find
should.
the edge
For
very.
everyone else, Shinny was just looking at me and pointing to the left. So she's throwing penguin plushies at me.
Traitor.
Oh, actually, the point where we are, then if we just head west, we should actually end back up at Helmshold, right? Because that's the
Yeah.
road from Helmshold.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be 10 miles. Sort of, not
Mhm.
really.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, 10 miles.
Okay.
Was that just double checking? So 10 miles. That would be free constitution.
Well, before we get there, so
Okay.
Lion will just take kind of like look around, estimate the position, then come like still in cat form, come scrambling out of the tree, make his way back to the party, and then just in front of them is morph back, wild shape back.
Ooh.
Looks
like we got another cat in our party.
After it was a long day, I don't really trust myself climbing right now. This helps.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're not actually that far from the edge. If we just travel west, we're
Okay.
also pretty close to where we started, I think.
Ooh,
It's hard to say, but
lucky us.
yeah, we're not in the middle of the forest. That
So-
helps.
It's about an hour to the edge of the forest then.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I guess. Not that sure. I just know that we just need to go west. And yeah, just like looking at the mountains. That's most what I could see. I'm not sure if I really spotted the edge. Sometimes there's these patches and they look like maybe you found it, but yeah.
Okay.
If we just head in
Alright.
that direction, we might just end up towards the high road at least.
Yeah. Heading west then. To the edge of the forest.
Yeah, that's one con check for save. Yeah, save.
Con save.
Yeah,
Uh,
Is
constitution.
it check or
save.
save?
Well, I
And the
think it's a
DC
save.
increased
It's for
also.
exhaust for traveling.
That's a saving throw, I think.
Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
Can somebody find, please, a chapter on freaking traveling? Because I can't find it.
DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8
Yeah.
hours. Ooh, past 8 hours.
Yes, you were already on 11. You did
Yeah.
long rest in between.
Failed saving throw, they suffer 11 of exhaustion. Okay. So DC 12
Yeah.
to the edge of the woods.
No,
Actors.
not the freaking party!
Yay!
God, fuck.
The party succeeds. Moving on.
There.
Oh boy, let's see.
Now, of course, I've used up my good roll.
Well, you still have advantage, so
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah. Andy
Yeah,
immediately
sugar
flumps.
crash.
Yeah, the crash is
Sugar
coming.
crash.
That's
Sugar
2
crash.
levels of exhaustion.
Ilana
Oh,
failed
shit.
too. Ilana's on a level
Oh,
of
shit.
exhaustion.
What does
So you
3
reach the
levels
end-
of exhaustion do again?
One is disadvantage on ability checks.
Movement, everything.
2 is movement. So Andy
no, 2 is
immediately.
saving throws, isn't it? 3 is movement.
No, 3 is saving throws. 2 is speed half.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So Andy immediately goes on to Mateo the second. Like, and she's like, yeah.
We
The head is
Yeah.
periodically dipping as if she's about to fall
Lion
asleep.
will kind of like take basically Andy, not Mateo the second by the reins, but like guide him along while basically just holding his hand constantly on her leg,
to keep
so
her
that
in the
if she
saddle.
would,
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah, she's doing the micro sleeps, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we hit the edge of the woods, but at this point Ilana's like, right, this is as far as I wanted to get. We know we're on the edge, not deep in the center. We need to break and make camp. And kind of need to spend a long time here, judging by the look of Andy. The fact that she passed out while we were still walking.
You can do a long rest. It's just that you can benefit from a second long rest within 24
Sure.
hours.
Yeah. So we're just gonna take our time. break and make camp.
Alagos will help
Yeah.
with that.
No need. Pitch his own tent if he wants. Ilana's gonna use servants to pitch Andy's tent first, and then we can usher Andy inside and get her ready and just sleeping.
Right. He will also help with a ritual and his servant.
Okay.
With that weird interrupted snore of tent?
Tent's all
Tent?
good.
Yeah,
Tent's
just
all
you
good.
just
You just
just stay there. Like Lion has her like seated down. Just
yeah. Ilana has seen.
There's an attempted sit up, but she wobbles immediately back down.
nope.
It's good. We've got it. We've got servants doing the
Massive sugar crush.
massive sugar crush.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
But like I want to point out that the entire time Kit has been very subdued as well.
Okay. Seems like everybody is subdued at this point. Ilana's
Yeah.
also feeling it. So, yeah. Break camp. We've got plenty of rations. From what I understand, we picked up a lot of food from Thunder Tree. Don't bother going to forage.
Full.
No, I know. But Lion, no point going foraging. Just stay close.
Yeah,
It's
I
best,
just
best if everybody stays close at this point.
at some point we do need to get fresh water, but
We do. Yeah.
I got dry mouth. There's an attempt to drink and she just get wet face.
But I mean, we did fill up water skins just in the evening.
Yeah.
So we should, in theory, only have one water skin to fill up because it's only
Yeah.
been 12 hours. So we're good for water for 12 hours.
for a little bit, yeah.
So we can do the long rest, and then we've still got 4 hours of travel. We can look for water while we travel.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like smart. And if we get to the end of the 4
Helm's
hours,
Hold
and we
is
haven't-
literally in a lake. You have
Yeah.
water right there.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. We're heading for Helm's Hold anyway, where we know there's a lake.
Yeah, we should. If we just keep heading west, we should hit it.
Yeah. But for now, just everybody rest. Everything all right over there, Kit?
Yeah.
You're looking a little. I don't know. Your tail isn't spruced up; it's spruced down.
Mm.
You want to cuddle about it?
No, it's alright. I'm just thinking about stuff.
Alrighty. Now I'm gonna lie down.
Yeah.
And immediately passes out.
It is a very lethargic, slow walk to the tent and then a very slow disarming of like doffing the armor, like plop. 5 minutes later, plop.
There's some
then
unseen
she just-
servants helping you, but you probably don't even realise it.
Yeah, no. No realization of that. And then the last plop is her just face down onto the bedroll.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, should I just fast forward 8 hours?
Yeah, if it's safe.
Yeah, seems safe.
Carry on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
If
7,
Lion's staying
8.
up,
He would, if some of you are going to sleep, like not sleep, he would actually go to sleep first.
okay.
But he would come out for a watch.
Elana is awake the entire time.
Shinny question. Did the nat one give me 2 additional ones or am I on 2?
It gives
Of
you an
exhaustion.
additional 1.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
I was unsure.
So you're on 3 total.
Yeah, I'm on 3.
So,
But yeah.
you can
so,
all long rest.
Yep. Thank
Now I'm on 2.
goodness. Yep. Alana will wake you up after 2 hours, Lion. Sorry, after you said sleep first, after 6 hours.
Yeah.
So you're awake for the last 2 hours.
So Alagos will trance for 4.
Alana is just sitting, keeping watch for the whole time. But once Alagos comes out of the trance, she's going to let him keep watch until Lion comes out of his sleep.
Well, he will offer for you to lean against him if you want.
She will.
And he will gently pet your hair.
Good luck with that. She's going to, for tactical reasons, suggest they lean back to back.
Okay, fair.
So they're facing different directions. But yeah, her hair is loose and tumbled down her back, so you can still pat shoulder and hair.
He will offer, the hand reach backwards along the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll do that for some of it, and for a lot of it she's reading and studying her spell book. And I'm going to change one of my cantrips.
Ooh.
So I'm going to change Chill Touch for Mold Earth.
So you said that Alana's waking Lion up after 6 hours?
Yeah, so you'll be awake for the last 2 hours of the shift.
Okay.
It doesn't look like Alagos. Alagos is obviously looking rested at that point because he's rested. Alana is looking pretty rested as well. And the two of them are just kind of sitting after she wakes you up. She'll wake you up and then just head back over to sit down back to back with Alagos. So that they're keeping watch in 2 different directions, essentially.
Yeah. No, like we'll give a quick smile to Alana. So, yeah, thanks for waking me up.
That's what we agreed.
Yeah.
Is everything all right with you?
Yeah. Yeah. You're still unsure how that works. Rested, I guess.
Yeah, I'm rested. I think Andy might need a couple of days.
Yeah, she wasn't.
I think she was running on sugar by the end of that.
She was running on the end already before we got there, so.
Yeah.
I think the whole Thunder Tree took a lot out of her.
Took a lot out of all of us, I think. Good news is we should hopefully have a somewhat settled journey back, and we've got the high road once we hit it, so that'll speed up our journey a little as well.
Yeah, no, that will help.
But I think we should encourage Andy to be on Mateo for this day.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
so
looks
she's
like
rested.
looks like your gift is really coming in handy.
Yeah, it's got its uses. It gives me plenty of time to ruminate.
Just for context, Alagos is at this point kind of like slowly on the side, packing up the tent, tending to the horse, tending to the mule as well. So he's like there,
Donkey.
but he's clearly not paying attention to you guys.
Okay. Yeah, it gives me a chance to ruminate on things and just, well, like a lot of things, if you don't need to close your eyes, you can get an awful lot more done. Lots of reading, which I suspect is probably not of any interest to you, but...
Well, I mean, you have to keep busy, right? It's kind of... Maybe imagine it would be, but the only thing that would stand out to me more is also no dreams, right?
No nightmares either. Yeah. It has its uses. Occasionally I will probably sleep, just so that I don't forget what it's like.
So just for context, is this just a thing that they teach everyone there so they can keep studying, or is...
No, No, this
Sounds awful.
This isn't from the academy.
Okay.
This is a gift from somewhere else. I'm not really sure where is the answer.
Okay. You just
I
woke
just-
up, or you didn't want to sleep, and you
I just didn't go to sleep. I put it down initially to yes, I was just spending as many hours as I could reading through books through the academy, and realized at some point that I'd gone 2 or 3 days without sleep, and didn't feel tired. Felt quite refreshed, in fact, and just haven't slept since. Which, yes, it's quite strange, but at the same time doesn't feel strange, feels natural, feels like this is what I always should have been doing.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you look in? Did you have time to look into it? Like what might be the cause? Or?
No, nothing like that. I was too busy researching ancient magic empires and what happened to certain places and all that kind of stuff. Read some fascinating stuff about an ancient red dragon around Neverwinter.
Okay.
Is likely still around as well, but seems to have taken it upon themselves to sort of protect Neverwinter. I don't think it's protecting Neverwinter. I think it's more getting rid of anything that threatens it, because the other things have pissed it off, personally. So it's more a vendetta than a protector. But yeah, that was some interesting reading.
Good side effect, I guess, for the city.
I think the people of Neverwinter are grateful. It certainly meant that when Mount Hot now erupted, they didn't get decimated completely without the Ancient Red doing what it did. It probably would have been Neverwinter flattened, if I'm honest. So I think everyone there got quite lucky in that regard. But yeah, so obviously it has its benefits. Don't need to sleep. Still need to rest, just to point that out. I can't go running around the countryside 24 hours a day. But I can sit and keep watch and let everyone else get rest. So.
Right. Yeah. Definitely, but I'm just wondering where it came from.
I assume at some point I will find out.
Probably.
Yep.
Did you otherwise enjoy your time at the circus?
Yeah. Didn't do the minecart ride this time. Didn't get any bad nightmares. Also didn't sleep, so I don't know if I've gotten any bad nightmares. But yeah, I think the highlight was probably Andy's birthday celebration at the beginning, and the ability to spend the last ticket punch to get her favourite pie at the end.
Yeah, that was nice.
Although perhaps that was not a wise move, given it gave her a sugar rush, and she's pushed herself a bit too far now. But you only get one birthday a year, so
exactly.
Yeah.
I think wise is debatable, but yeah, she had a good time.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, as far as I'm concerned. So, but yeah, how about you?
Yeah, it was interesting. Curious about the Thunderdome though.
Yes.
Looking forward to next time.
Yeah. I did speak to Nine, the unicorn, and I did get some information about the Prismia and potential ways out. Nothing guaranteed. however. And also the fact that the amount of time we spend there is very fluid. It could be fast, it could be slow as far as the prime material plane is concerned, so we need to go in being prepared and having no loose ends on this side to wrap up, I think.
Yeah. It's
Because
also...
it might take a while for us to come back.
It's
It might
very
not.
similar. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it might not. We might be done in an hour. We might not. So.
Even that, as far as Eliwick told me, like, even if we don't necessarily lose so much time here, it could, even that fact is dangerous. Like, it can have an effect on us. Because if, let's say, if we would stay there for weeks or whatever happens, months, and we come back and only 1 hour has passed, that itself can have she loses a lot of difficult terms, but as far as I understood, like, it has a very effect on your, can have an effect on your well-being.
Yeah.
Only really those of
Fey persuasion.
Fey,
Yeah.
they are not that affected, but I think all of us are.
I think,
None-
well, you and I are probably more resilient than Andy and Kit. Perhaps not Kit.
The way that Eliwick explained it to me, we would also be in trouble.
Yeah.
I think Kit might actually honestly be the safest, but I'm not exactly sure
Yeah.
what Kit is, so.
Don't think Kit's sure what Kit is.
Exactly.
But apart from a cat and a kitty cat. But yeah, like I say, we just need to be no loose ends, prepared as prepared can be, and ready to go in.
And ready for how we might be when we come out.
Yeah, I suspect if we keep in mind, and this is something that I didn't think of really until now, I was too busy looking for guaranteed ways out, and the Prismia is Ibelna's realm. She probably has the power to get you out. And given that the idea is to go in and get her out, the goal really is to get into the Prismia and find her and extricate her from whatever situation she's in, and then hopefully she has the power to get us out.
Oh, so it's easy, we just need to succeed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all.
should have started with that.
Yeah, I mean, if we rewind to not that long ago in a goblin cave where some gushing water meant that we definitely did not succeed and were flushed out, it's easy to fail if you're not prepared.
Yeah.
So we just need to be prepared. But yeah, apart from that, I think we should probably start waking everyone up and get moving.
Sounds good.
Everything good, Elagos? Ready to go?
Matteo the second and
Mhm.
Pinky are fine and ready to go.
Excellent. I think we can pack up Andy's tent and Kit's tent. Kit doesn't even have a tent. Kit's just
No,
in
kids,
Andy's
yeah.
tent. We can pack up Andy's
He will
tent.
flash a smile at not you.
Lion.
Laxillian, thank you. Oh my god.
I'm right there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, flashes you a smile.
It's like,
I forgot your
what's your
name.
name
Totally
again?
forgotten your name again. Really sorry.
Hey, if
Was
Lisa's
it-
allowed to be
was it-
scatterbrained,
was
I'm
it
allowed to be
Ro-
scatterbrained.
Was
Rocks
it Ryan?
fall, everyone dies.
Yeah.
I want to say Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, damn,
Larry.
everyone dies.
Yeah,
Larry.
everyone dies.
Is it
Yeah.
Tiger or?
So he turns to Lion and kind of flashes him a smile and just like, very casually, nothing, like it doesn't feel like he's insinuating or trying to get at something, but it's like, you doing fine?
Yeah. No, I'm just no, just happy we're safely out.
It was quite impressive how you led us out of the forest.
Oh,
It is not a skill that I have, and I'm in awe of people who can do that.
yeah. I mean, honestly, all I did was just look and turn into a cat, I guess.
He's smiling at you the entire time and looking directly into your eyes.
No,
Hang on a second.
thank you.
hang on.
Like kind of just like
Offers you a hand to get up.
I better go pick, but Phil. Yeah,
And pats you on the shoulder.
takes the hand and is like basically just like turns around and walks off to pick up his hand.
Yeah, and then he will very gallantly extend a hand to Elana, my lady.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, my lord.
And when he gets up, he will give you a little kiss on the knuckles,
Mm-hmm.
a little wink,
Semi-scowl.
not
At
a
the
wink. And then he will. The wink was not regarding Lion, but again, like that's up to your interpretation. The wink was more like, kiss, wink, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scowl. At the wink.
he will slowly let go of the hand
Mhm.
and look sheepish, and then go and finish packing the horses while you're waking up.
Andy.
Yeah.
And Kit. Yep.
And he's gonna be like, ah!
Oh yeah, she's a mess. She's got the sleep lines. She got the hair everywhere.
Damn.
I would say that Kit doesn't look much better. Kit doesn't have the exhaustion, but Kit is feeling the loss still.
Have you ever seen a cat experience depression?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
God,
Yes.
Pretty much.
Like, when you come into a tent, Kit is already awake. He's just lying there with her eyes open. It's like,
Staring head ahead, just existential dread.
Oh. Elana will remind Lion to take the coal out of his sock. And remind Kit she still has a cupcake to eat.
Oh.
that should perk you up a bit.
Yeah, not too bad.
What flavor is it
flavour
gonna be?
today?
Ooh.
Sadness.
Oh, please pick something sad. Like carrot cake
What's a
or something
sad
like
taste?
Yeah.
Licorice. Licorice.
Well, depends.
That's
like, I
sad.
think- yeah.
She's sad, not suicidal.
Exactly. I was gonna say, like, doesn't mean you have to torture yourself. Come on, man.
A really strong mint.
Oh yikes! Yikes!
Yeah.
Experiment.
Slap
yeah,
in the
yeah.
face.
Yeah, you can smell the mint taste, and you know that it's not Kit's favorite at all. And she's like,
Damn.
what does she look like while she's eating it?
Oh, that's like, you ever seen the cat that's near the owner when they're cutting onions?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just like eyes squinted. little bit of tears. Yep, there. There we go.
Yeah.
No, it's so easy for Kit to have like, oh yeah, you just look at cat memes and post them in the chat. It's like, yeah, perfect.
100%.
It's just that strong.
Is everything alright, Kit?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You don't seem fine.
Oh, everything's fine.
Okay. Accusatory look at Andy.
Yeah, she's asleep, so she
Sleep.
doesn't even. Yeah, she usually she wakes up with voices, but she is out. Like she has double disadvantage on her perception right now.
No.
Automatic fail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, there's a gently shaken foot to wake you up. Because I assume you went into the tent head first.
Oh yeah.
Please do me a performance persuasion
For what?
to wake her up.
Oh, I'm really happy I wasn't the one to wake her up.
I want to see how many attempts it will take you.
Performance or persuasion?
Yeah.
The best thing.
So the first attempt, nah.
Mm.
Alana helps Kit out of the tent
It just slip smacks.
and then smacks the tent pole out. So it collapses onto her.
Roll again.
Oh, that's rough.
She doesn't even move.
Roll again.
It's just an additional blanket.
She doesn't even move.
Yikes.
No, you hear very slow, like very silent, like quiet snoring underneath the tent.
Okay. Pick her up.
You gotta get the tent off of her first.
Tent's got an open doorway that's just collapsed.
Yeah, but you collapsed it. Yeah, you have to
So-
lift the flaps.
So just
Yeah.
lift the flap
Drag
up,
it out
grab
feet
the
first.
Drag the feet.
Okay, I will say with advantage now, because that's yeah, she's awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting dragged out into camp.
Yeah. What? She shakes her head like, what? What? Eyes still closed. What? What's going on?
Come on, up you.
5 more minutes?
No.
Turns into the dart and goes to 5 more minutes.
I'm not even sure Alana can pick her up.
Well, you're not carrying anything at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. She'll pick her up and put her over her shoulder.
Which looks hilarious.
Throw her onto Mateo the second.
She's a wet burlap sack. She's just
Oh.
hanging.
Yeah, that's
Lion,
fine.
you hear a very quiet snort from Alagos.
Yeah, he's looking kind of like dumbfounded at that, and he looks at it and gives him like a shrug, like.
And she's just gonna walk over to Mateo. Alagos, if you don't mind helping.
Oh, of course.
Put her
Go
into
on.
the saddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He will
What?
adjust her so that she kind of rests on the donkey.
Yeah, so that she's resting forward and
Yeah.
strapped in.
Good morning.
Walk,
Oh,
She
the
just-
donkey's warm.
walk back over to the tent.
Yeah, she just bends over into the neck and just curls up around it.
Picks up Kit.
Oh, around Mateo's neck. Yeah.
Why are you picking up Kit? Kit is awake.
Kit's awake, but Ilana's picking Kit up
Okay.
and taking her over to Mateo and sitting her on the back behind Andy,
Okay.
knowing she's awake and will therefore not fall off.
Yeah.
And then we'll proceed to
I
pack up.
assume Kit will just settle on top of Andy, like across her back. So Andy has basically warm donkey in the face and warm
Warm
cat
cat.
in
Yeah,
her
and the
head.
weight blanket,
The-
and
yeah,
being
The
basically
weight
rock
blanket will
through
keep her in
sleep
the
with.
saddle. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
good
she's
night,
getting rocked to
Andy.
sleep like a lullaby with the movement. Yeah, she's out immediately.
Yeah.
As Elana turns around, basically from picking up and putting Kit on the back of the donkey, like Lion just like holding his arms out a little, like the pick me up gesture, and then just like gives her a stupid grin and like goes to pack up his son.
Too heavy, I'm afraid, for me.
Sadness.
And she'll head over and then pack up the tent and stow it on the back of Binky and get everyone ready to depart.
Mm-hmm.
And Lion, you're best with animals. You can lead Mateo.
Yeah.
Because if I lead Mateo, she'll end up in the Neverwinter Wood.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Basically standing at the reins is like north.
West for the high road.
All right. No, but he's asking you to point north so you can go west.
Yeah, but she knows where north is, so she's going to point west because she knows that's
Perfect.
the way you want to go. And she will say west.
Cool. Takes you 1.5 hours.
Yay!
Yay!
Why it snows all the while.
Where the refugee camp used to be, that's all cleared out.
Uh-huh. Looks like it's still there. But, yep. We will stop without crossing the bridge. Andy, you rolled a 1d0.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I want to see if she was already awake when we arrived.
Okay.
That is a no. Yeah.
So we can pause here for some water before we head on. We've got another 6.5 hours we can move.
Yeah. Are you going to do a short rest
I
here?
have a rough... No, we've only been travelling an hour and a half. Lion, you mentioned before about being able to turn into a creature that can move at a decent pace.
For a little bit. It's just for like a couple, like a
Couple of
bell
hours.
or two if I maintain it.
Yeah.
Kind of drains me, but yeah.
Okay. Do you think you could lead Matteo at a not galloping pace, but a increased pace?
Yeah.
And
And he's gonna sleep for 4 more hours.
Alagos and I can ride Binky,
Mm-hmm.
and we can at least put a lot more distance between us and the
You
roads.
can attach the reins of Alagos will point out to
Binky.
Binky, yeah.
That's yeah. If I turn into an animal, I don't really have a.
I know, but
Lights to the
you
lead.
can't move fast anyway. No.
Well,
That
sorry, OC, donkey, and horse move at 40 feet. The
Exactly.
reason why they were moving 30 is because you were walking
Everyone
this.
else
Yeah.
moves at 30. Yeah, no. My point is, can lion turn into something that moves at 40?
Yeah. So you're not
So
we
walking
can
fast.
move
You're
at
just
40.
moving normal. Yeah.
We're moving normal,
Mhm.
but we're all moving faster than normal. So that's the idea.
yeah.
And then hopefully that will get us to the high road, because I think it's normally a 3-hour journey, and if we're moving slightly faster it might be 2. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, sounds good. And lion will turn into a deer.
Okay.
So a lot like smoke and embers flying off.
Yeah. So we refill
Yeah.
water at Hanshold,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
we make the
Before
road
lion
flat.
turns into a deer, he refills the water skins because
Yeah.
he can then actually still do that.
And then we'll make for the high road.
You reach the high road 2 hours later.
Roughly when the deer form runs out, presumably.
Yeah, I have to use 2 wild shapes, but that's all good.
But we're gonna.
One is per hour.
We've been traveling for 3.5, so we'll take a short rest at the road
Yeah.
and
And-
wake up Andy in the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because she would have only naturally woken up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Morning! Wowie!
We're on the high road.
Or you would be super confused because the surrounding area looks nothing.
like.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is evening.
What?
So, yeah, we've been traveling for most of the daylight.
This is weird.
Yeah, you also can't move because you've got a cat on your back, so don't move too quickly.
How are you holding up, Andy?
I'm tired, but yeah. Did you pick me up and throw me over your shoulder?
That must have been something in your dreams.
No, I think you dreamt that.
Huh. Weird. Yeah, no. No, you couldn't have done that now.
I'm not strong enough to do that.
I know.
So, it sounds like a nice dream all the same.
Yeah, it was honestly pretty okay.
Good. Well, it's about an hour and a half before midnight. We've
Yeah.
only done half a day's travel, but to get ourselves back into a normal routine of things, I would suggest that we travel until just after midnight.
Oh, I did the remaining 8 hours for you guys.
Okay. I'm good to go now. Thank you guys for.
Okay.
I don't know how you got me moving along, but for moving me along.
Yeah, we got you moving. That's all that matters. You can stay in Mateo's saddle if you want. It's probably best. if I'm honest.
It's illegal to move cats once they are on top of you, so you know.
It certainly is. Yeah.
Yeah. I've learned that the hard way.
Too many claws. Too many complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No, not really.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alagos would have talked to you in the meantime.
Yep.
That because there is stuff from the party carrying things on Binky,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't want to depart for Neverwinter right away. When you reach the high road,
Mm-hmm.
he will come with you to Phandelver, leave
Okay.
all the things, go back to Neverwinter for a few days, and then come back to Phandelver.
Okay.
So he's continuing with you guys.
Okay.
So
And he can make better time on
Yeah.
Binky anyway once it's unloaded. So yeah, fine. So do we want to continue for the full 8 hours? It's going to be like near dawn by the time we finish.
yeah, but then you can finally long rest actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should push.
Yeah. Okay.
We're moving, might as well. The road should be safe enough. Safer than the forest, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's still my birthday or not, but thank you again. Hell of a birthday.
All good.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You had a good day. I don't think you can top winning a bunch of stuff at the carnival on your birthday as well.
Oh yeah, it was great, and the presents were so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I nod off again, I don't know. This is so warm. I love you guys.
You love me too.
And she nods off again.
So anyway, you make it down the road. It's
Mhm.
3 a.m. by the time you reach your limit.
Yep. And make camp.
Yeah. Incidentally, it is exactly where the camps would be of the caravans where you would come to listen and trade from Tiny Village. You're literally 5 miles from Tiny Village.
Hopefully there's no goblin raids today.
But you have spent a lot of times on this spot of the high road. A lot of years.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll pull off the road just slightly.
I think so much so that Andy, in your tiredness, when you wake up briefly before you settle down for a long rest, you might actually be confused in when you are, not just where you are.
Yeah, there's just a lot of buffering, so where she just stands for a while before she does anything.
Either way, I would just skip for the long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Alana would share a whole bunch of childhood stories with Alagos.
Oh yeah, he will.
Just like the many times that both her and Lion came out to look at the caravans and talk, and she'll point out it's where she was given a Sun Falcon cloak clasp once, which she has since gotten rid of.
And I was like, oh yeah, you bought that new one.
Ravenwind sounds.
It's very pretty.
It felt fitting. So. Time to get rid of the old, with the new.
Is Lion sleeping front loaded or back loaded? Like, is he awake for the beginning or the end?
He's probably awake for the beginning, where he's going to, if the camp is very close to the spot where they always used to sit, he's kind of like going to that spot, like laying a hand on this tree, where like probably at some point they made like some kind of like a couple of carvings in, like as their spot, just like lays a hand on it, and just sits next to it and just kind of like leans against that tree.
I will say it's very close to the spot where Kit used to hide. Kit, this is probably very comforting to you with all the like existential dread you're currently feeling.
Yeah, we got to find a good hiding spot to contemplate existential dread and introspective.
I think Lion might pick up on that.
You're saying existential dread?
Yes.
Welcome.
Well, he has a very high passive, wisdom to begin with. He knows Kit very well. He knows she's not up to her best. He knows existential dread intimately. So I will say you don't even have to roll insight to recognize it in somebody else. There you go. GM shoves the character into the direction.
Feature.
Yeah. Recognizing, new feature, recognizing existential dread. There you go. Have fun.
Same hat.
Amazing. So like the Lion's kind of like for the first part probably like a little bit absorbed in his own existential dread, but then seeing kinship in Kit will probably like kind of where she's is she already up in a hiding spot, like in a tree, or?
Yeah, it's a cozy spot.
All right, then because she's up in that tree, he will actually wild shape into a cat as well, and just climb up to her and kind of like nudge to make space.
Oh.
Aren't you other wild shapes? Sorry, just checking.
Sorry?
Aren't you other
sorry,
rested.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We short rested.
Yeah. He did short rest.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good check, but yes. And then we'll basically just for 2 hours just, well, can't say anything because I'm a cat, but just cuddle up.
No.
And then once the 2 hours are close to ending and he actually does need to go to sleep, we can always just like give a nudge with the head and then scamper back down. Turn back into person.
It's a good thing he didn't try and meow, otherwise Kit would be offended with all
No,
errors.
He knows better.
What's that accent you got?
It's a weird accent, dude. It will just give a slight nod towards Kit and then go to sleep.
Just when it's getting bright outside. Okay. Alana?
Yeah. Alana watches Lion come back from wherever Lion went off to, and will take Alagos to walk around the camp because he's still going to be awake for 2 hours before trancing, presumably.
No, he's for trancing at the beginning.
Oh, trancing at the
he's-
start. So he's trancing.
yeah,
Okay.
for 2 more hours, yeah.
Seeing that Kit isn't around, she's going to walk around trying to find Kit.
Oh, like when Lion comes back, it will just kind of like point towards the tree that she would always hang out in.
Okay.
Like as a little nest, she's up there. We went to get her a little bit of company, but
Okay.
I don't know, she might want to talk. I'm bad at those things. She's
Everybody always wants to talk with me. That's not a problem. You get some sleep.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
Maya will just shake his head and then just go into the stand. And there was a shake head, no, not like a disbelief, but a quick no and no.
The self-confidence of this woman.
The audacity.
And Ilana is going to. Let me double check something quickly.
Do we want to do a quick break before Elana does anything?
We can do a quick break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes?
Guess
All right,
Yeah.
be right back.
Yep, sounds good.
BRB.
fixing my car, and he was showing me stuff on how to do it myself next time. So.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, I guess I could have actually just continued because it's like Chris
Oh, we
and
didn't know
Matt.
in
Yeah,
line we'd come
yeah.
back. So, Alright, Lana's going to head out to the tree. The very special tree at this point. And just casually look up at Kit.
Why are you looking at me?
Because that's the direction of the microphone.
Okay.
Smartass. And presume that you've seen me walking over from your high perch,
Probably.
and then attempt to climb said tree.
Oh, this will be amusing.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics?
No. Climbing is athletics.
Nobody's proficient in athletics.
Except the people
Well-
who are.
Excuse me, what are you saying? I am.
Hey, that's not bad. For saying I have a -2.
It takes you a while.
It takes me a while. Climbing trees has never been something I enjoy to do quickly. So yeah, she's gonna take her time to get up. And she will sit astride one of the branches
Mm-hmm.
and
That must be chafing. Jesus.
yep. And she will look at Kit again once she's finally up and settled.
So, kid, if you haven't been awake before, you're definitely awake now.
Alright.
And just say hey.
Hey.
It's a nice spot you've got here.
It was one of my favorites.
I'm pretty sure I've got a spot around here not too far as well that I watch the caravans from sometimes. I have to say it takes me a lot longer to get up the branches these days. But what's going on?
Not much. It's cozy.
Mm-hmm. You've been a little more distant since the carnival.
I've just been thinking about some things.
Well, I have a pretty good memory, in case you don't know. Anything you want a refresher with? Anything I can help with?
I don't think so.
Anything you want to talk about?
I'm not even sure.
Hmm.
I'm not even sure how to talk about what I'm thinking about.
Well, I'm assuming it's not something happy.
Oh,
Is it you're not looking forward to going back to Phandelver? Or is it something to do with the carnival and where we've just been?
I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I've been robbed.
Robbed? Not physically, presumably.
Not that I know of.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like something's been taken from your mind?
Possibly.
Okay. Is it is it something like a memory you think you had that you don't have anymore? Or is it more like a feeling?
That's a good question.
Or
If
is
I
it
had to guess, maybe a memory.
maybe a memory? Okay. Because obviously there's the whole still trying to work out where you came from originally. And I assume that's something you're still trying to figure out?
Yeah.
Does going to the carnival make things worse? Because obviously we've noticed that each time the carnival's starting, you seem to have these kind of gut feelings about not being in the right place, or things are going to be fine.
I don't know why that is either.
Well, there's also the fact that the first time you went to the carnival, you went on your own, presumably, that night that you scampered off and ended up half drowning yourself. Is it?
I don't remember that though.
You remember coming back though.
I remember coming back.
Does it feel like the whatever it is you've lost, whatever's been stolen or robbed, does it feel like it was taken then, or do you think it was taken before that?
No, I think it was before that.
Okay. And you're not sure how long before that, so maybe even before you came to before you came to Tiny Village.
Maybe, but I'd have been too young to travel then.
Maybe somebody helped you travel at that point. Do you want to pull the stuff out of your bag that you had, that was given to you by Grandma Thistle? You've got the cupcake wrapper, you've got the pendant, and you've got a couple of other things as well, I think.
Yeah.
And just hold each of them and sit and concentrate on it and focus, and maybe you get a feeling, or maybe you don't. Sometimes having the things in front of you can help.
Cat will rummage around in the pouch, try and find the items.
I forgot to give you the free things. Sorry, the the seer,
Oh, the stuff from the fortune teller.
the fortune teller. Yeah, thanks. That's the word.
Ginny is currently writing up the 3 things from the fortune teller that she intended to give you but forgot.
Because I told you I would do this and I forgot, or like I was so busy.
Mm-hmm.
But that would actually help this conversation. It's like, why are they not talking about this? Oh shit, because I'm an idiot.
All good. I figure Ilana isn't sitting there in silence while you rummage through your bag and pausing the conversation until Shin's finished writing the 3 things.
because this might help with. You have the sense of lost, but like because you have a hint from the fortune teller, you kind of know what you have lost. You have lost 3 things. And mind you, I want to remind you that the deed and the 3 inches are not among them. The deed to the
well,
house.
I mean, I've
and the
still
free-
got the deed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I mean, like, whatever you had to give for the deed was willingly given. Whatever you gave, like, whatever you gave the 3 inches for, the 3 inches were willingly given. So you don't feel a loss about those things, right? I mean, it was like you gave clothing and 3 inches when you were that one time when you were visiting the carnival without remembering. So the 3 things you have lost are not your clothes and are not the 3 inches, right? That much you would know.
But there's 3 other things that I've lost that can't recall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a hint from the fortune teller, it's in your chat. So continue.
Giving Matt a chance to read those 3 things and make sure he's ready.
And the fortune teller told me those.
Yeah. The 3 names are presumably the hags of the hourglass coven.
Unless... Oh, I think the things I've lost are... I don't think I'll be picking them up on the road.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Well, the fortune teller is quite unsettling.
Yeah. She mentioned something about the person who owns the grey spider to me. Why? What did she mention to you?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Elaborate.
Well, apparently,
Mm-hmm.
I'll find the 3 things that I've lost, whatever they are.
Well, that's good news to start with. Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one was with someone called Bavlorna Blightstraw, and
Say that again.
Bavlorna Blightstraw or Brightstraw? No, Blight.
I will post it into the chats.
Mm-hmm. Because Alana never forgets.
Well, just because you never forget, you don't know how it's spelled automatically.
Me spreading misinformation.
I was close. Yeah, Bavlorna Blightstraw.
And apparently it's something that they write.
Your ability to write.
But how could they take that and turn it? I don't...
The same way someone can take 3 inches.
Hmm.
Magic. The question is, why would they take that?
That's what I was thinking. Why would they take that?
Unless it's because you have the ability to write something special.
But if I had the ability to write something special, what would I gain in return for trading it?
Well,
Wait, no.
This isn't something you traded, this is something you've lost. Presumably.
Or something that was stolen.
And like you said, you feel robbed, yeah. Something that was stolen from you. And the name conjures images of. I can certainly picture a hag being called Blightstraw. So
Yeah.
perhaps this is, and this came from the fortune teller. So it's safe to assume the fortune teller, given that the hags are interfering with the carnival, perhaps knows their name? And even if she doesn't, she's a fortune teller at the end of the day. The question is what she's telling truth or fiction? What were the other things that she mentioned?
Well, apparently, I'll find the second thing in a cloak of many fashion. Just like how my first stolen ability was turned into something to write with.
So your ability to dress yourself,
Or lack thereof.
well, exactly, has been taken to create a magical cloak by the sounds of it.
But the question again there is, what would they gain by taking away my ability to dress myself?
Well, perhaps it was as simple as they needed that to create the cloak. They needed the ability for a strange fae to dress themselves. Because magical items require all sorts of crazy and also mundane things. But that sounds like that sounds like the kind of thing you'd expect to find in a recipe book for how to craft a cloak that lets you shift its appearance or shift its colour.
Perhaps. Either way, I suppose if we come across that second hag, we'll have to keep an eye out for a cloak of many fashions.
Absolutely. And just in general, I mean, this doesn't necessarily say the second item is related to the second hag, but it could be. You've already got one cloak, so
Yeah,
perhaps this is a start of a collection.
Maybe. But it's the third one that worries me the most.
Okay.
Apparently, whatever was stolen was turned into a talking doll. And I don't have trouble talking. I don't have a problem with learning the common tongue or speaking it.
Yeah. That one sounds like it will remain a mystery for now. But it's
Apparently it's Moongrave. Moongrave?
Moongrave?
Yeah, that was that hag. Endolin? Mandolin? No, Endolin.
Okay. Well, I mean, these are some names. What was the second hag's name?
Something Nightshade. Scabatha.
So 3 items, 3 names. It sounds very much like they were taken by the hags now.
It's the third item. What could it be?
Well, like you say, you don't have trouble talking. You don't have trouble expressing yourself. or anything like that. Something for us to think on, perhaps. Maybe share with Andy,
Maybe.
because she knows you best, after all. And you know she loves a good puzzle.
Yeah, I'm sure Flurp will.
It might take her mind off Clerp long enough.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I think anything we can do to take her mind off Clerp is a good thing. So, is there anything else that you know about those things? Anything else the seer said?
Well, she mentioned a whole bunch of stuff about, I don't know, fortresses and fatigue and illness, but I can't really recall well.
Okay.
But she did also, all the weird titles that they have for me in the carnival.
Yeah. There were some new ones
She-
this time.
Yeah, I wonder where those could have been from.
Mm-hmm.
But she called me one that was quite different.
Yeah.
Instead of Thistle Song, she gave me the last name Trisander. Guardian of the house on top of the hill.
Well, you do have the deed. And the deed does proclaim that whoever holds it owns the house. And the manor is called Tresenda Manor.
But what's there to be guarded? And guarded from who?
Well, we know Phandelver's been sacked in the past. Maybe it's more guardian
Maybe.
of the house rather than anything specifically inside it. It's certainly stuff that I can ask Argos for help with. We can do some research in Neverwinter. They've got some big libraries. We might find out some information about these hag names. I mean,
Well,
just thinking
I
about...
mean, we're gonna have to deal with them one way or another. I don't want to be
We are.
caught unawares.
No, absolutely. I was saying as much to Lion. We need to be prepared the next time we go in, that we plan on going into the Prismere, because the worst thing we can do is go in unprepared. So we'll see if we can find out any information about these names. And also we need to return to Tresenda Manor, and maybe we missed something in all the fighting. I know we've kind of been in and out of the manor and the caves a number of times since, but none of us really searched thoroughly through everything, did we? Who knows? Maybe we missed something.
Possibly.
All the more reason to get back to Phandalin, I think.
I mean, I need to put aside some money to start repairs if I'm gonna live there.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, keep in mind, all of our families are there now. So, not that I see them as a workforce, but there are many spare hands, and we can employ and pay some of them to help repair the manor. Whereas before, I think Phandelver didn't really have much of a workforce. I think it does now. And keep in mind, a lot of the people from our village, people like Alcon and Grandma Thistle, they were alive the last time they fled Phandelver. And they fled because it got flattened. So they're going to be interested in building defences, of which Tresenda Manor will play an important part.
True.
So it's kind of in a lot of people's interests to rebuild the manor. I'm looking at building some sort of fortified tower to begin with. Something that can act as a watchtower for the town initially, and a home for me. And go from there. I mean, lots of grand designs, but yeah, at the end of the day, we're going to need to hire builders and pay for materials.
Yeah.
But that's a bridge we can cross when we get closer to it.
You're right.
I think for now we need to stay focused on the things that we can do something about in its entirety. Things like preparing for the Prismia. Maybe we'll find even just finding some of the things you've lost is better than nothing at all, so focus on that. Maybe what we need is a little bit of a library. Information about the hags of the colony. And that's something Alagos can help with. He's obviously got contacts in the city as well. You've got contacts in the city in Neverwinter. They might be able to pull some strings and find information out for you. I'm sure it'll come with a price, but if that information's going to help you get the things back that you need, isn't that worth it?
Right.
And I think, I know you've got a contact network of some sort, or at least the ability to establish contacts with people. Sounds like it might be worth putting that to some use in the background, see what they come up with.
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Worst case, they come back and they haven't got anything. Best case, they come back with a whole bunch of info. And then we can go into the Prismere and stomp on them.
Hopefully get my things back.
Ideally. Yeah. But for now, you should probably get some rest.
Yeah, I do need some sleep.
Mm-hmm. You gonna sleep here in the tree?
There's a comfy little nook somewhere, yeah.
Okay. I'll come and wake you at dawn. Or rather, I'll wake you when it's time to leave.
It's already dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
If there's anything else you want to talk about, let me know.
Will do.
Okay, that's 2 hours. Alagos wakes up.
Mm-hmm. She is going to actually lie down
Mm-hmm.
with her head resting in his lap
Cool.
while he keeps watch.
He will stroke your hair.
And she's going to close her eyes, not sleep. She's just going to rest.
Okay. So that's the next 4 hours, sort of.
Yeah.
So around 1 p.m. everyone wakes up. So unless you guys have something special, that you want to deal with,
Not in particular.
I would say I can just fast forward the travel, yeah?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
everyone agree? Yeah, okay, cool. So basically, it will take you about 3 hours to reach the crossroads. And then an hour into war, you're basically way on the Tribor. You're about like 1/2 to 2 hours away from where you were ambushed by the goblins. And then the next 4 hours of travel will take you to the actual crossroads between the like forks off towards Phandelver.
Just as an aside,
Yeah.
if we do the thing where Andy and Kit are on Mateo, and Lion for 2 hours turns into a deer, and we get on horseback, we can push an extra couple of miles.
From the crossroads to Phandelver takes you 3 hours.
Okay. But with Longstrider, we can push even further. You're welcome. So, Alana is going to suggest that we Longstrider for 2 hours. For 3 hours.
Plus 40 movement speed if Lion does his deer thing again.
50 with Longstrider.
50 would get
You're
you
welcome.
to an average.
Deer is faster,
of 5.
Mateo's the slowest.
Well, I can do Longstrider on everyone, so everyone's 50.
Deer is already 50.
Then
Okay.
you would actually make it to Phandelver by like 11 p.m.
That would be the goal. Push.
Okay?
And Alana's got the spell point. She's empty by the time we get there. But
Okay. Then you actually will sleep in your own beds.
returning
Oh
to
my
Phantom.
god.
You're
Nice.
welcome.
Yeah. Before going to sleep, Andy will make sure to do some stretching exercises because it's a lot of time on the donkey and also slumped over the donkey while sleeping.
Yeah.
So when we get actually towards Phandelver, before we start talking about where to sleep, do we get any clue about where our families are? Like when we go into town, what does it look like?
I mean, what does it
No,
look
do
It
we-
is dark.
It is dark, but
yeah.
do we know?
It's
Yeah.
dark.
So I think the first point Lion would make too is to go to the inn.
You would see on top of the hills fires lit.
There's a lot more campfires than we're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would want to go there, check in on everyone if they're not.
They're asleep, but
Yeah,
sure.
and he would say, yeah, they're asleep. We should go in the morning. We shouldn't. Yeah, it's almost midnight. Look at the moon in the sky.
Right. Okay.
I understand the feeling. Believe me, I understand. But they and us need the rest.
Yeah, we do. We should check in on Willem and he will give us an update of what's happened, honestly.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
head straight for the sleeping giant.
I will have to actually revise these lights. The heck is going on here? There. Okay.
Deleted all the campfire.
Yeah, the sleeping giant is closed. It's 11. The sleeping giant closes at 10. Whoever got
Our
a room
own
before that.
Sleeping giant is.
Oh no! Oh,
own
sorry.
inn.
Stonehill. Yeah. Okay.
Stonehill is the one that's close.
Yeah.
Sleeping
Okay.
Giant.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Mhm.
So head for the sleeping giant and knock on the door.
It will take a while for. Well, no. There's the goblin who's always on guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Wait for them
You
to
will
answer.
be let in.
Great. Is Willem in the house or in the inn?
He's in the house.
Okay. Alana's gonna head over to the house.
Yeah.
To wake up Willem.
He's very like, oh, you're back.
You're back.
Oh, you're back. And then he's like, wide awake.
Mm-hmm. And she's knocked on the door to wake him up because
Yeah.
he's sleeping in the lounge area, isn't he?
No, he has his own room.
He's got his own
Yeah.
room. Okay. So she'll knock on his door to wake him up and just let him know that we're back. And obviously she's not opening the door.
No, he had to like unlock, like unbar it for you to come in, right?
Okay.
So,
So he's awake. Whatever. She's just going to ask him for an update. Obviously the family's moved into town. Is everything all right?
Yes, Mom.
And they've got their own livestock.
It's, I think it's getting still settled. They didn't arrive that long ago. It takes a while.
Okay. So they've been here about 10 days?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, great. Has anything else happened while we've been gone?
The chickens are fine.
Good. How's Ripper?
Oh, he's very good. He sleeps in my room now.
Okay.
The goblins have started digging.
Okay.
I thought best to leave it to it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're probably trying to dig somewhere to live, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay. That's fine. We'll figure that out in the morning. Food supplies, everything okay here with you?
Oh yes, Mom.
Good.
Anything you want? Breakfast.
We're good. We've got plenty of food, and yet we've brought more back somehow. So we have
Good.
some extra
Good.
rations for you to stockpile somewhere.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Or divvy it up to the refugees if you need to.
The food is growing thinner faster, Mom.
Yes. But they've got their own livestock. Presumably that all arrived.
Mom, are you?
We're fine. Nobody's injured. We're good.
He gives you like he's properly awake now. He gives you like a once over,
Mm-hmm.
and then looks quickly away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all fine. We're just gonna head to sleep, and then we'll catch up with everyone in the morning.
I will make breakfast, Mom.
Yeah, get some sleep. Thank you. And she'll head out.
He awkwardly lingers and then kind of like looks around and then heads back into his house.
Yeah, obviously leave the door unbarred.
He comes back. Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
Okay.
And then
Rejoin the rest of
this
them.
time he lingers a bit longer, just in case you add something else.
Head back over to the tavern where everybody else is presumably making themselves at home.
I want to say Alagos would come with you because it's dark and stuff. Like he doesn't know the town.
Yeah, all good. It's literally like 12 feet away from the main door of the sleeping
Yeah.
giant. So
I mean, and he will be like, interesting young man. Is that your cook?
yes, that's Willem.
Ah.
He was until recently persuaded to give up his old ways.
Some people deserve the second chance.
Well, he was cowering in a corner and he was going to burn horrendously in an alchemical furnace, so not something I would wish on anyone.
Alright. Most of the goblins are asleep.
Apart from the one guard,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Andy, that's your call.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm, after greeting and whatever, I'll let the guard know that, the donkey that I'm settling just outside, which makeshift settling, tying a post of food and whatever for the night is mine, and, just so they're aware, I'll take care of him further on once I wake up again.
Don't feed him to the chickens.
Exactly.
Is Alana saying it out loud?
No, obviously not.
Then shush! Don't like toss the ball to another player and then interrupt 15 times.
Yeah, Andy's tired enough to leave it at that, with just the goblin a good shift, and
Cool.
continues to her room.
Ilana will tell Lion that Ripper is sleeping in Willem's room in the other house.
I mean, that was before we left already the case, right? Or did I miss something?
No, he was sleeping in the
He was sleeping in the
like in the kitchen.
in
Yeah.
the kitchen.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. That's my bad. Good. Did you see him or?
I didn't see him,
Something.
but I mean, he's obviously fine. The food supplies are dwindling a little bit because obviously the refugees have been here a 10-day.
Right.
And I say the refugees, our families.
Our
effectively.
families.
They're
Yeah.
no longer refugees, they're now part of the town. So I think we should sleep. We should get up early and take stock of where we are, what we're doing, where we're going,
Well,
what the priorities
yeah.
are.
We need to get back to a whole bunch of people, but first thing tomorrow morning, I just want to go to my parents, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. I think if everyone can meet up at midday, that gives Kit enough time to sleep in. That gives Andy enough time to go and see Grandma Thistle, and you to see your parents, and me to see various people too. And then we'll meet up at midday and figure out where we're going from here.
How was Kit doing?
Confused, I think, a little bit. Kit is standing right next to you though. She can tell you her style.
I assume this was not in front of the rest of the group.
She's just concerned. She feels like she's been robbed, not necessarily of physical things. Largely related to the carnival and the three hags potentially. Her I don't know what you would call it, prophecy, not really, from the fortune teller, had additional information with the names of the hags, which I had mentally noted, of course. Alagos is planning on heading back to Neverwinter for a few days and then returning. I might see if he can't find out anything about these three names before he comes back, because we'll likely need that information the next time we go in. Any information about the three names would obviously give us a bit more of an advantage. But yeah, we had a conversation. She was a little mellowed out by the end of it, but I think just the concern about the three things that she appears to have lost. Two of them are semi-explainable, one of them isn't. And I think, like everything, when something's not explainable, it creates a little bit of concern. but I suggested she talk to Andy about it as well, because Andy knows her best. And
Yeah.
Andy might have a better idea. And we all know Andy loves a good puzzle, so that'll keep her busy, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, we should probably just rest up.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, see you in the morning. Good night.
Good night. Ilana is going to turn to Alagos.
Yeah, because he's been patiently waiting to see where he's going to sleep for night.
Yeah. And she's going to point out that she's going to make her way across town first. He's welcome to accompany her if he would like.
Of course. It is quite late. You shouldn't be walking alone.
Don't be too hasty to say yes, because if you do come, you'll have to introduce yourself to Darren.
He chuckles. I think it will be alright.
Okay. So yeah, Ilana's going to offer her hand.
He will make. He will tie up. Like he tended to Binky while you were doing all this.
Mm-hmm.
So like Binky's brushed down.
Brushed down and tied up next to Mateo.
Yeah, and also not carrying all the stuff anymore on his back, right?
Yeah, all of that can be moved inside the tavern and the goblins will look after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just head across town.
Okay. I want to say
To-
by now it's probably close, like it is midnight, yeah.
Uh-huh. And Ilana will check the weather on the way there. So scattered wisps of cotton wool appear around her hands by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll dismiss it and then carry on heading over to Darren's and knock on the door.
Alagos will comment like, eventually you will. And then he stops himself. You don't have to tell me, but I would appreciate if you would eventually share where you picked it up.
One day.
He
Maybe
nods, knowingly.
maybe I'll teach you.
Perhaps. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
You're knocking on Darren's house.
I am.
Okay.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
Gently, loudly, boom, 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 boom.
Ilana is a dainty princess with a 7 strength. She doesn't knock
Okay.
on any doors loudly.
So, 2 minutes in, nothing happens.
Yep. She will, for the time, leave him be
Okay.
and wake him up in the morning. And then head back to the house, and Alagos can share her room. And he can sleep or he can trance on the bed, and she'll sit in a chair and read.
He can trance on a chair in the living room.
Yeah, that's fine. He can trance on the bed.
He will trance on a chair in front of the fireplace.
Okay.
And he will be saying that while you may not need to sleep, you do need to rest your body from walking and riding.
I do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rest by sitting down in a chair in front of the fireplace, reading a book.
Then we're both gonna sit here.
Sure.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lena?
Can I ask if sorry if it's a bit of a bummer, but I don't know why I'm tired. Could we stop early today before we go into the next section?
Yeah.
If that's all right with you guys?
Yeah,
Have you
that's
li-
fine with me. Yeah, of course. If you're feeling tired, then
Yeah.
no worries.
Okay. Then I just want to add something. You all get 200 XP.
Mm-hmm.
And think about how you're gonna spend your 4th level downtime. It's 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
So in cross character, I'm expecting like rough plans for level 4. What you want to do.
Feet time, everybody.
Yeah, feed time or ASI time, aka you don't really need to really seek out anyone for that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like one of those downtimes where you can actually stay in Phandelver with your families.
Yeah.
So just to be clear,
This is
for
a nice
everyone,
one.
is the purpose that when we pick up next session, we are level 4?
Well, the purpose is that once the time has passed, yes. But also give me what you want to do in Phandelver.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some things that I also need to tell you that might influence some of that. But I want a rough direction of what I'm planning for next session, please.
Okay, well, do you want to put the post in cross character of the things you need to tell us that might influence what we do, and then we give you our responses each?
Okay, yeah. I will give you like information that like what's news
Sure.
about your families and stuff in each cross section, cross character. To be fair, I will just I will put in cross character because this is information that you all would get.
We will all get, yeah.
And then you can tell me what your plans are and stuff like that. So because like I said, I especially with the promotion, you guys, in the future, I will have less time to prep. So I really need to know what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, then first, ahead of time, just how many days would we have to? Should we plan for 10 days? Usual, or is it 2 days?
It's 10 days for level 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
It jumps to 20 days on level 5.
Ah, okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Can we do favorite moments before we call it day?
Yeah, of course. Thank you by the way, for stopping early.
No problem.
I don't know why, but it's just catching up for me today.
Okay. The exhaustion has finally hit Lena as well as Andy.
Yes.
So in
Yeah.
character.
That might as well be it. But yeah, let me just go first and say the space of time where Andy was just sleeping, like this over the shoulder grab was a standout. Attempt to wake her up. I really enjoyed that. Along with just the rest of the group just accommodating her, like on the donkey, then a kid on the back. It was very soft. I really liked that.
Good.
Oh, and the pie, the birthday pie. Sorry.
Birthday pie. Always good.
Perfect pie.
The cake eating competition is always good. Nice to see the birthday winner win, and not just Kit every time. Just goes to show you that baller stats don't guarantee a win.
True.
And then just in general, the whole session, there's a lot of inter-character conversations going on, especially with Alana kind of centerfolding a lot of them, keeping the group talking and together. I don't know. Felt kind of very much centerpiece this session. But also, you guys don't know what's happened yet.
Stop.
Yes.
And
Stop it.
I will leave it at that.
I think my favorite moment was probably, it's a toss-up between Kit and Elana's conversation and Lion and Elana's conversation. I kind of just really like both moments. But, and this is a little bit unfair play, but I really enjoyed the intersession RP with Lena. And I already told her the next session that's going to be really hard to beat that as the favorite moment, and it didn't. Sorry. So that's still my favorite moment, but that's it's a side favorite moment, I guess, because it's not in session.
Yeah, fair.
But that was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Matt?
Yeah, I enjoyed the competition with the what was it?
coming second?
Yeah, the
Cupcake.
cupcake. That was the one. The cupcake eating.
I love how we were like all
Competition.
like brain dead today. It's like
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was good.
Mm. The good thing about being brain dead is that Andy was barely there when I played today, so that was nice to carry through.
It fit.
it's fit.
Yeah, it fit a lot.
Okay, well then I will say.
Shini, your favorite
Shini?
one?
Oh yeah,
Shit.
sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
brain dead.
brain dead. Yeah. Matt being dragged into RP, kicking and screaming. I
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh yeah. So a little secret, you guys, because Matt is more than happy to, because he is the type of person who doesn't want to cram on spotlight.
Mhm.
So he's more than happy to let you guys talk. However, you kind of need to drag him into RP. Otherwise, he will just let you talk and never RP, and then people just like forget about him on the side.
Don't forget about him.
Yeah.
You're quite fond of text RP as well, aren't you, Matt? Is that more
Yeah.
your? That's more your style, I think,
Yeah.
than
Yeah. Matt also.
in character.
Yeah. Matt likes text RP because it gives him more time to think about it and he's less socially awkward.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm just thinking there's 10 days of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
That gives lots of people a chance for lots of RP.
Yeah. Because, you know, when we had this like a tiny moment like that, similar, where like it was mostly Cassius and Samira RPing and Vieira was like off on the side. So I want to just make
Doing the
sure
survival stuff.
that now we have 4 very different people at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and Matt is not the type who wants to. Hate to put you on the spot, Matt, like that, but
yeah,
like
total limelight shining
Yeah.
straight at Matt. right
yeah.
now.
He's like he's
Rabbit in the headlights.
he's turning into a mouse increasingly from a cat.
Mhm.
But like you guys need to like, because I don't know if you know this. Like if once you start RP with him, he does RP. You just have to kick it off. So
Kick him in, screaming.
yeah, basically, yeah.
It's fine. So, last quick thing from me. We finished going to sleep on the 17th for waking up on the 18th. Is that correct?
You're
Yes.
going to sleep
Mhm.
midnight after 18th. Yeah, so 1
Cool.
minute after midnight, and you're waking up
So
on the
we're
18th.
waking up at dawn on the 18th because we're back to normal again.
Past dawn,
Mm-hmm.
way
Okay.
past dawn.
Well, it was only after midnight when Alana went to sleep.
Yeah, but dawn is not a date.
Dawn would be like 5 or something.
Dawn is at 4 a.m. You're not waking up at 4 a.m.
Well, I mean, Alana's not going to sleep technically.
Yeah, either way, but like, stop
The
calling
rest.
it dawn. It's not dawn.
Yeah, okay, so it is morning. As far as the Forgotten Realms
Yeah.
is concerned. Which is the time between sunrise and high sun,
Yeah.
apparently. They got all these times. Oh, yeah. They got all these names for all the different times of day. But for that 6-hour period, it's just morning.
Mm.
So, never mind. Or Harbright, apparently. Harbright is also dawn to high sun. What
Yeah.
else?
Okay.
Okay,
Moving on.
moving on. So you'll give us a post. We'll give you our 10 days of downtime reactions. And if anybody wants to cross over with Alana in those 10 days, by all means poke me and say on day 6 you do X. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Conversation. Game of catch. Whatever.
Yeah, I might request user for channel again. So
That's okay, I mean...
I don't know exactly on which day. I haven't planned it out yet, but there's gonna be.
The threads
Oh.
you can open yourself in the
Yeah,
cross
the
character
thread.
thing.
No, I didn't mean it in the technical sense. It was more
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I
expect something
imagine,
done.
from what I imagine on how next session will be, even with time skipping, we have probably 2 weeks of RP to do text RP time, like not just this week.
Yeah, just see what I'm gonna post to you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
but it's gonna be basically a summary of like, oh, your families are settled and this has happened in the meantime.
Yeah, this is the local news bulletin.
And also
Yeah.
Radolf will show up sometime soon as well. So
All right.
Yeah,
I will
good
mention
enough.
when he shows up.
with the
so.
threat of Cragmore Castle looming
Yeah.
too. So,
Mm-hmm.
But either way, that also means that I would like you guys to please level. Did you add the 200 XP I told you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Nope.
Okay. So basically, please level your characters. So that's like done.
Does that mean
I
I'm
will
rolling
do
hit
that right now.
points now?
Oh yeah, should we?
Sorry, Lena.
Oh.
Can we still do that, Lena? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Let me just go log in again.
Yeah.
Right, who's rolling and who's
I'm-
taking average?
100% rolling. I'm gonna roll
I don't
one
know.
for hit points this time.
I don't know generally.
I know.
If I want to
Flip a
risk
coin.
it.
You're gonna take the average, Lena.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I might take. I did the first few levels. I might take average because gotta tank up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop 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 boop. Downloading it. Well done.
What does it mean, Kit? Is it rolling or is it average?
We will roll.
Oh.
Risque.
All right.
All right, I'm logged in to see all y'all's rolls.
So
All
just
our
hit the
terrible
level
hit
up button.
points. Might as well, Liam.
Wait, hang on. What? How did we do this again? Because it says Rogue Scout.
Yep, that's your
Level
main
3.
class, isn't it? So you click the level
Oh,
3
yeah,
to
and then-
level 4 class because you don't want to take a multi-class.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then you have to activate your
And then
your
you-
features.
Yeah.
Roll hit points.
We'll do that later.
Roll.
Oh.
Mm,
Technically still
Yeah.
the average after you add
Yeah.
your con bonus, so.
That's why I take average.
Hmm?
There you go.
Plus
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Oh, I get new
No.
cantrips.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Mister, I have all of the hit points. Jesus Christ.
Every time, bro.
Wanna know
Yeah.
my total?
It's like 40 something
No.
now, isn't it?
49.
Oh, disgusting.
Do you want to know my
I-
total?
30.
30? God, even I'm jealous of that. I've got 18.
Why do I complain?
Yeah, but I'm
Aside from
a
Brazilian,
frontline
nobody ever gets
fighter.
hit. Yeah, oh, but also Kit, when she gets hit, she doesn't get hit very hard, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
And the
Yeah.
one who has been getting hit is consistently Lion.
Yeah.
Like,
To be fair.
we're going into orc territory. Orcs have javelins and arrows, so I need those
Do
hit
they
points.
really?
Yeah.
So I need those hit points.
They do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Honestly, disgusting that you're already on a 40. I mean, even I am on the 29.
I'm almost 50.
So there's a handful of feats that I have in my little channel.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 of them there.
Oh.
Damn.
Choice.
Right.
It's choosing a feat that
I feel like this is gonna be a conversation with Chris and you, like where you guys are gonna figure out what you wanna, because
I'm
Yeah.
happy to assist.
so we,
Well,
we can let
so-
Lena go sleep.
yeah.
Yeah. I probably am gonna use Avis Eye because I got like a bunch of uneven numbers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, same, but one of those feats is looking real juicy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The elemental adept on fire. And it just
Well, you
fits
guys all
so
rolled
good.
disgustingly well on stats, so you don't need Avis Eyes technically.
I'm taking a feat with a stat boost. Don't you worry.
Hmm.
I've got a couple of stats that I could do with increasing, but one of them would be charisma, and I'm not very charismatic, so
Yeah.
I would boost like the really good ones, so
Yeah.
con and wisdom, but it's
I'm out.
Like I'm not
Either
allowed
way,
to play my
I'm
character if I don't take that feat.